Welcome to Inside New Albany Football with Coach Cody Stubblefield. I'm Jody Walls.
I'm Brady Brock.
We're with Gumtree Mortgage here in New Albany over on Starling Avenue. We specialize in home financing needs, whether it's a purchase, a refinance. Welcome to Inside New Albany. Welcome to Inside.
This hype video is sponsored by B&A Bank, local invested modern banking.
Something's coming. I want to play a game. So it begins.
This person, these people, they're a threat to my safety. There's someone out there.
Do you know what the most frightening thing in the world is? It's fear.
And here we go. We all go a little mad sometimes. You feel that? Be able to stop. I'm coming to get you. It's showtime. Let the game begin.
Welcome to Inside New Albany Football with Coach Cody Stubblefield. I'm Jody Walls.
I'm Brady Brock.
We're with Gumtree Mortgage here in New Albany over on Starling Avenue. We specialize in home financing needs, whether it's a purchase, a refinance, or a new construction.
And we're super passionate about trying to help you find the home of your dreams, help you get it financed, just like this one right here.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
This week's Tallahatchie Nutrition Players of the Week, we've got two guys. Both of them play offense and defense, but one's Parker Skinner. Parker had 9 tackles on defense, 2 for a loss and a sack. Xavier here had a pick 6 and 4 tackles. So appreciate both these guys, what they do for the team on offense and defense, but a tremendous performance on defense this past Friday night.
Yeah, great job, guys, protecting the line, holding the line. Let's do it again tomorrow night against Corinth.
What's up, Bulldog Nation? I can't believe it, Coach. Last week of regular season. Got Corinth, going to Corinth. A big win last week against Tisch. Thank you for our sponsors who we got.
Yeah, Gumtree Mortgage, Jody Walls, Brady Brock. Those guys have been supporting us for a while, so make sure you go see them for any of your mortgage needs. But we appreciate those guys and thank them for supporting the show.
I know it's been a long season for you, but man, I feel like it's good. I feel like it flew by.
It always does, man. It gets quicker and quicker every year.
I think it takes a long time to get here, and we kind of the first weeks might be a little bit slow, but then we get kind of in the meat of the season, and then you blink and it's here towards the end. So it does move fast.
I think we need to go to 16-game regular season.
We got a lot of guys to be ready for it, man.
Exactly.
It's been a fun year. Everybody, thank you for supporting us, supporting the Bulldogs. You know, we're lucky here in New Albany, just the support we get. You know, it's not like that everywhere. It's not. I've been around a lot of places. It's not like that.
Well, we talk about our school district. We talk about the community. We're very blessed to live where we do and go to the school district that we're a part of. So I can't thank our supporters and our community enough for what they do for us. Friday night this past week, recognized the Kitchens Field and the 50th anniversary of it was phenomenal. That right there is a fine example of this community coming together and those men that did that. So New Albany's a phenomenal place.
Well, David, take us off.
Yeah, you talking about the 50th celebration. I wanted to remind everybody of those folks that were involved in that. Ben Allen Kitchens, Poodle Kitchens, Joe Keith Robbins, the Criddle family, Kenneth Quinn, and Bobby Calthorpe. And they all had family members represented this past week. So it was great for the community. They had a very good celebration and all that kind of stuff prior to the game. So it was very, very, very nice celebration.
Yeah, I think the only negative I thought was some of them had this like a 12 by 12 plaque that had an old picture of the field and a new picture. I think some of them are fighting over who got to keep that. There were 6 of them, one for each family, but I think some siblings were excited about that though. But again, I can't thank Coach Wheeler enough for what they did, the journalism, those girls that did a tremendous job with that. Melanie, Shannon, Tanya Harrington. Right. A lot of people came together to make that a special night for hopefully our community and those families.
I had some of my students, they worked a month on that project. Now we was
really good videos out, interviews with some of the family members.
I was excited. Cool. I was worried about getting the audio right, but we was able to get pretty good audio and get the whole ceremony. So that was pretty cool. I was excited about that.
Well, and you have those first-hand accounts from those sons of those men that and questions about whether they did that. There was a need. They stepped up. They did it. But the impact that they made, probably exceeded what they probably thought originally. But it's been a tremendous benefit to this community.
Well, not only that, we take care of Tishomingo County 52-21.
Yeah, I played well on all 3 phases of the game. I felt like offensively we didn't punt until late. Defensively, had some touchdowns where we were right there, just didn't quite make the play. But we're sound a lot of the night. I think our defense has continued to get better and better, and we're playing, I think, our best football right now, and that's exactly what you want. So we're really pleased with it. Our kicking game, it's still been phenomenal with Grace and Caleb George and AJ Kerbo. Those guys are continuing to do a good job. Some things we got to clean up on all 3 phases, but we're pretty good on all 3 phases at the same time.
Braden had a really good game again this week, 10 out of 16 for 156 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Well, teams are trying to make it hard on Braden, and they're doing that by loading the box, bringing pressure, and trying to play man coverage. It's what North Pontotoc did. It's what Tish did. This week, we're challenging Braden when that happens. You got to get the ball out quick. Right. Sometimes, and it's a challenge of Braden, but also our receivers. You've got to run routes to a spot, and the ball's got to be gone on time before they ever break a lot of times because of the pressure. So it's challenging, but you saw us be successful at it a good bit. The good thing for that is if we do throw and catch it, a lot of times those lead to touchdowns. So, a tough task, but we certainly got the quarterback and the receivers to do it.
He's 120 for 190 for 2,157 yards, 63% completion rate. 24 touchdowns, still 1 interception on the year.
Some of those stats are really eye-opening, but it just speaks to what Braden's been able to do for us. We talk about Braden a lot, but phenomenal young man, phenomenal quarterback, is a very good leader for us. We've huddled a little bit this year, and we do no huddle as well. But when we huddle, it gives Braden a chance to sit there and talk to those guys, make sure they're exactly what they're doing, and it gives him a chance to lead out there on the field because he puts a lot of time with coaches, knowing the offense, doing some things, film study. So when we get the huddle, it gives him a chance to kind of communicate some of those things, and that's been beneficial for us as well.
And the numbers this week's a little skewed because the defense did so well, special teams did so well. We had short side of the field a lot.
Yeah, I think it was one of our shorter, our least yards total of offense. and we scored 52 points. Had a pick six, had a field goal, but yeah, our starting position was near midfield a lot of the night, and so scored 52 points, but just had 300 something yards offense or right, just below it somewhere was one of our lowest nights of production as far as total yards.
Yeah, Colin, 8 carries, 97 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's 58 yards from 1,000-yard rushing for the season, so awesome job for him.
Well, I think Colin has surprised a lot of people. We've seen what he can do, the cuts he can make, the vision he has, the quick burst that he can show. But then it's been a year where he's got to put that into practice and into play, and other people have got to see that. So we're extremely excited about the seasons he's had. He's done a great job, a lot of touchdowns. The offensive line is playing better and better, opening up some of those things. But extremely excited that we get to give the ball to him and he can make big plays happen. So,
and as a DC, you play in New Albany. I mean, you got to protect against Braden, but you better have some guys in that box, because if he gets that second level, he's usually he's breaking it on.
Well, we talk a little bit about Knox being a little undersized. He's not the biggest guy in the world, but up front, right in front of him, there's some really good size with Emmanuel Tucker, Sam Morton, Isaac Anderson, all those guys. Carter Bull is a sophomore, be 6'4", 285 pounds at right tackle. Then you've got Denver that's right there in the middle too. So a lot of size, a lot of potential to moving those guys, and that's what we talk about with those guys. Your job is to move people. You have to reset the line of scrimmage and have to push the defense back. When they do that, it makes it a little bit easier for Knox and Braden. So.
You had a couple other guys carrying the ball this week too. Carson Isom and Aiden Burke got some carries this week as well.
Yeah, 2 young guys. Aiden Burke is a 9th grader. He's been with us all year. He's done a tremendous job. He's playing running back a little bit more by default. Long term, probably put him at a slot receiver, but he's a guy that can do both. In our spread offense, we call one of those slots the A back, because we can move him in the backfield, leave him out wide. That's something that we see him doing longer term, but it shows great burst. Has got really good speed and athleticism, can catch the ball really well. So he brings a lot to the table. Carson Isom is a kid that we've watched for a while in junior high now. Strong kid, has a good burst, hits the hole well, and just athletic in there. So 2 young guys that we're really excited about for down the road. Knox is there. Knox is a junior. He's coming back. But next year, you've got 3 more athletes right there together again.
Cam Ray, 4 catches for 77 yards, a couple of touchdowns as well. On the year, he's 37 catches for 762 yards, 11 touchdowns. And I talked to him a little bit at the game the other night. He's 84 yards short of my son, Taylor Goode's record of 846 catches, or 846 yards back in 2010.
Well, so. And 2010, I was here. Colin was, of course, playing with Taylor and those guys, and Taylor was a tremendous asset to that team. What he could do, running routes the right way, and had good speed and great hands. Tyler Basil was a quarterback, and they had a very good connection and did a tremendous job that season, and that was a huge part of our success. Scored a lot of points that year as well. And like you said, he said records are made to be broken. Cam's right there nipping on his heels. We're excited for him and the success he's had this year. The other point, like you said, is he better do it this year, because he's probably going to play quarterback next year. So it's kind of funny there. But proud of the success our combination has had with Cam and Braden right there, and what they've been able to do.
I don't think he realized that Taylor was my son, but anyway. Anyway, Trevon Scooter, 3 catches, 20 yards. He's got 25 catches on the year for 331 yards, 2 touchdowns. Isaiah Simpson, 2 catches, 52 yards as well. 23 catches for 526 yards and 5 touchdowns. So a couple other guys there with a lot of yards as well.
Isaiah's been a leader for us all year. He's one of our captains on the team. Does what we ask him to do. Is physical, runs good routes, catches the ball. Trevon Scooter's a guy we got to keep getting the ball to more and more, because he's doing really good things with it. Another sophomore, guy that'll be here for a while. The fortunate thing for us is we've got weapons that can spread the ball out and get to a lot of them. So sometimes it's hard when you got so many of them. But you do what's working. You focus in on what gets first downs, what gets touchdowns. And week to week that changes. There may be a dynamic corner on one side that kind of limits one guy, so you use that other guy a lot more. So, or it may be a team that's good in the secondary and we outmatch them on the defensive line, so we're going to run the ball more that week. Nights like that against Tisch where we can kind of do what we wanted to do, we get to distribute the ball well and let everybody kind of have part of the fun. So,
well, I'll say this: I don't think you'll find many high school teams that have the number of quality guys that you can go to.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, you may have a good corner that you've got on the defense, but you're not going to have two corners that usually are three corners with our spread offense. You're usually not going to have four to be able to cover all of the guys and the weapons that we have.
Well, and you know, those guys that do that, they come up here, they run routes on air, they run pass scale, they do ones-on-ones, they come up here on Saturdays and Sundays some. You know, the amount of passes that they've gotten thrown to them and caught is be a lot, you know, and so that's a credit to how hard they work and what they're doing as well.
Defense this week, Skinner had 9 tackles, 51 total for the year. No, he was one of the players of the game for you this past week.
And has been a player since he was a freshman, you know, has factored in, just like Braden. Well, Braden was there at the end of the 8th grade year, but for 9 years, Parker Skinner has been a big part of this team.
Nesbitt, 6 tackles versus Tisch-Mingo County. He's got 38 on the year.
Nesbitt's a guy that, like I said, he's gotten better and better. He's a guy that we depend on in the secondary and is doing well.
Evans with 6 tackles against Tisch County. He got 47 on the year.
Yeah, we talk about Landon. He took a year off last year, but he's coming back and he's being a tremendous asset to this football team. Proud of the progression he's shown on the football field, getting more and more physical. He's gotten faster over the last few years. You know, just is a really good athlete for Coach Wheeler for us. Was a part of the state championship team on the golf team this week. So Landon Evans, there's a lot of good things you could talk about there, but just a physical kid for us, a guy that is getting more and more in that football mindset. And sometimes it just takes reps. You miss some time. It takes a little while to get back into that groove.
You can see early in the year the speed of the game, getting adjusted to that.
And I think he's picked it up now, and he's playing really well.
Right. Parker Higgs, 6 tackles against Tisch County, 62, leading the Bulldogs for this season.
You know, another guy, he's one of those outside linebackers, him with Will Hardy. But Hicks has done really well for us. He can play in space, or he can kind of come into the box. So he's a talented young man, and another baseball guy, but does a really good job for us on the football field as well.
You mentioned Hardy. He had 6 tackles as well and 60 tackles on the season, so he's right behind Hicks.
A sophomore guy that's going to play a lot of football for us. Is another good athlete. So he's on the soccer team. Is a fine young man. But just those 2 guys on the edge, it's really critical that him and Parker Hicks set that edge, do some things, and it's a tough challenge at times. They've got to play in space and cover receivers. Then they got to come down and take on a kick-out block from a guard or a tight end. So their job's tough, but they are critical to the success of that defense.
Boone, 5 tackles against Tisch County and 38 on the season.
Jay Boone's been one of our solid guys in the secondary all year. Just does a really good job for us. He's our guy that can come down and make some tackles or stay in coverage. Jay Boone's doing well.
We had 3 guys with 4 tackles. Coleman, he also had an interception this week. Foster, who's got 16 tackles for loss on the season, and Cheese Howard as well. They all had 4 tackles against Tisch.
You know, so when you start talking about Jackson and Foster, they're disruptive. They can do some really good things. They can get in the backfield, cause havoc, and that's what we're going to need against Corinth. But they're doing a really good job anchoring that defensive line. Foster has played phenomenal the second part of the season, specifically. We can talk more and more about his athleticism and his potential because he's through the roof with him. But him and Jackson anchor that defensive line and do a really good job. Who the other guy you talked about was who?
Jackson Howard and Coleman.
Yeah, and then Coleman, you know, does a really good job as well. So Xavier primarily all year has played offense and plays slot receiver. When we get into a nickel defense, we want to add another DB. It's Xavier. So if you see a team start trying to pass the ball more, a lot of times you'll see him come out there and play one of those corner spots. Had a big pick 6, you know, excitement for our defense right there. Was the other player of the week for us because of that. But Xavier Coleman is doing a lot of good things for us.
Senior night this past week, we had several groups that were recognized. I know the football team was recognized, the cheerleaders were recognized, The band was recognized, ROTC was recognized, golf and cross country. So a lot of seniors playing their last game for you as far as on the field.
Well, you know, those guys come through this program, and we hope that they look back in 10, 15, 20 years, and they take a lot of pride in what they were able to accomplish. I know I do. It's a special senior group. Some guys that have factored in a long time, but also some guys that just maybe their last year, and they've really shown them made a big impact this year. So a lot of mix there. But guys that have worked hard are going to go out in New Albany history as one of the more successful classes to come through from their freshman year to sophomore or into senior year, and the number of wins they've had on the football field. But I feel like that group has really elevated our program to a different level than it was, 4 or 5 years ago.
You made mention of it a few minutes ago, but we have a new state championship group here in New Albany.
Well, if one's not good enough for you in the fall, you better go ahead and get another one. Yep. So our volleyball team won it early in the year, and then Coach Sanderson and the boys golf team won it this past week. So the girls won it last year. The golf team won it last year. The girls golf team got third this year, had a good showing again, but got third. Well, the boys turn around and they decided to go win it. So I'm just extremely proud of Coach Sanderson and those guys that are part of that team. Weather condition was terrible, I believe, down there. It hadn't been the best weather for golf, but they gritted their teeth, got through it, and stayed focused, and came out on top. So that's exciting.
I was going to say, I think the first day they shot 170, and that was about 5 strokes ahead of everybody else that was down there. So great start for them.
Absolutely.
And held on.
I don't want to go play with them. I mean, So I saw a picture of Cole Dean teeing off, a video of that, and Coach Kerbo had it. Of course, he plays baseball too. But he struck that thing, man. He, and then I know as strong as Landon Evans is, he's got to have it. And you got Nick Little and Henson. I think they were finished second, third overall. So those two guys were really playing some really good golf as well.
I hear it got a little intense on the 18th hole. I think was it Corinth that got second? They got it really down back to 2 to 1 stroke on that last hole. So it came down to the 18th hole. I think Henson had to get a good chip and put it out. And won it then, so it was a pretty pressure moment.
Those guys work hard. They play a lot of golf to try to get that. And when you play and you practice and you prepare, and you've got that vision, that dream up top, and then you're able to accomplish it, it's a huge accomplishment for those guys. We're proud of them. But I think Henson and Nick both they play phenomenally, and they had some help from those other guys too. So just a huge credit to our school district, our community, and that golf program. So proud of those guys.
Well, you mentioned Corinth and the golf. We got Corinth coming up this Friday night.
We beat them once. We got to go do it again.
That's right. Might as well. New Albany coming into the game 7-2, 2-1 in the division. Corinth 6-2, 3-0 in the division. So, kind of the playoff spot is going to be determined by the game this week. Right. So win, lose, or draw. So.
We didn't take care of business against North Pontotoc. Got that black eye on the season, but. We're still where we want to be in the sense of we control our own destiny. We're playing that last game of the year, and we've got a chance to win the division. So we're excited about that. Corinth's a good football team. They're talented. They've got a lot of talent out there. They've also got a lot of guys playing both ways. I think the line of scrimmage any week determines the game a lot of times, and so I think we're better than they are there. We've got a good football team. They do too. It's going to be a fun Friday night or Thursday night, not Friday.
Yeah, I was going to say Thursday night. Fifth-year coach Justin Dye. He's 22 and 29 at Corinth. So Corinth. This is the 73rd meeting between New Albany and Corinth. Corinth leads in that. 46 wins, 24 wins for the Bulldogs, 2 ties. And it's the longest running rivalry with Corinth. So we talk about Pontotoc, we talk about Ripley. But Corinth, this is their longest is against New Albany.
Corinth went through some years, won some state championships. I had some historically really good teams through there. I think in our program as we've progressed, I think getting over that sticker shock when we would show up, and I've talked about that previous years, when we'd go out there and we would see Corinth, it just something came over us. We didn't compete at the level we needed to. Then we got over that hurdle. We started beating them. We've been consistent beating them. So it's not that we go there expecting to lose anymore, and that was a huge step in our program. Now this year, 2 good teams. We're gonna have to play well. It's a game I think we can certainly win, but we got to go play, and it's a challenge for our guys. It's a challenge for Corinth, and Dye does a good job, and they're talented. So it's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be fun.
We played them every year since 1985. New Albany's won 18, Corinth's won 22. The last 10 games, Corinth leads 6 games to 4. The last 5 games, New Albany's 4-1 against Corinth.
I think that right there, that kind of speaks to the progression of our team and our program. From a 10-year look to a 5-year look. So we certainly want to keep that going in our direction.
And they've moved from 5A to 4A, so
Right.
this is their first year to compete in the 4A in a long time. They have 2 losses on the year. The first game of the season, they played New Hope. They got beat 41-33. And they also lost to Pontotoc 17-14 down at Pontotoc's place.
I think the first thing, if you watch those 2 games, which I haven't, I know you have, they're physical battles. Both of those teams are running the football downhill, and it gives them some trouble. So I think you can expect to see us do the same thing. We're going to challenge them up front. We've talked all week to our offense and our defense about the more physical team's going to win Thursday night. Right. We've talked to our defense, about 11 guys flying to the football, wrapping up and playing physical. So they've heard physical over and over again. And we're certainly capable of being a physical football team, and that's what we want day one when we come out there to football practice. You've got to play this game a little different than you play some other sports. Your mindset's got to be there. And that's something our guys can do. We're excited about that. There was a few years ago we played Ripley here when they were undefeated. Mm-hmm. We came out and we were just the more physical football team. That's what we've got to do Thursday night. We've got to come out ready to hit, ready to bash our head against theirs, win the line of scrimmage, wrap up, get them on the ground. They've got some talented players, but they can be tackled, and we've got some talented players as well.
Yeah, their wins on the season, they beat Itawamba 38-21. They beat Houston 52-20. South Pontotoc 63-0. North Pontotoc 52-6. Tishomingo County 56-0. And they're coming off a win over Amory of 41-17. They're averaging 43.6 points per game. Rushing yards of 325 yards per game, only 47 yards passing per game with a total of 369 yards per game. But in comparison, Bulldogs averaging 43.6 points per game. Rushing yards 167 yards per game, passing 244 for 411 yards per game. So still pretty
close, but a little differences in there too, right?
That's right.
I think, for their offense, they're running a double wing and a wing T style offense. It starts with running the football. They're going to run buck. They're going to run lead. They're going to try to get number 1 the ball as many times as they possibly can. I think last year he was the 5A 100-meter champion as well as the state powerlifter lifting champion. So a tremendous athlete. Crump, he's done some really good things this season. We've got to disrupt that on our defensive line. We'll have 5 guys up there, some guys that are capable of causing trouble for them, and then we've got to have some guys that we focus on wrapping up. A lot of what he did against Tisch County was go to one side. They did a good job stopping it at first, and then he would revert and go back to the other side. He's got good speed. We've got to. That's where those 11 guys flying the football come into play. But first and foremost, stop the run. They can throw it. It's not what they do. You said 40 yards average in a week. Off the run, they're going to throw a waggle pass. We've got to make sure we've got it covered. There's some keys in that our guys can see and know and try to predict it coming or disrupt it. And so Coach Murphy and those guys, those defensive coaches, have done a tremendous job this week, I think, preparing for our guys. They've bought in. Weather's not been great, but they've been locked in. Mm-hmm. We practiced on the game field yesterday where we could where it was dry and could get some lines, and they did a good job. So I think our guys are excited about it, and of course we are too.
Yeah. You mentioned Crump, number 1, the running back. He has 102 carries for 1,436 yards, 24 touchdowns. He's a 5'11", 208-pound running back, but he also plays middle linebacker as well. So.
Well, he's out there. He's going to be out there a lot. We've talked to our guards about how you're going to get a lot of opportunities to hit number 1 every time he's on the field. So and that's part of football, right? Yeah. He's a good enough athlete to play both ways. So he's going to get tired. So. And it's not just him. They've got a lot of guys playing both ways. Number 7 will be out there on both sides. 7 used to play quarterback for him. Now he's kind of a fullback wing guy. And so you're going to get opportunities to hit him too. Football is a physical sport. And I like Sam Morton hitting number 1 a whole lot. So that's what he's got coming Thursday night.
Quarterback number 17, he's a freshman.
Yep. 7, like I said, 7 was the quarterback.
Right.
They moved him to wing. 17 comes in. So let's give that kid a lot of credit. He came in, does a really good job of running their offense, and obviously those guys have a lot of faith in him. Moves the ball well and throws it well. Maybe not as accurate as you'd like for him to be, but throws a good deep ball and runs that offense very effectively.
Yeah, you mentioned number 7. He's a junior. He's got 35 carries for 366 yards and 6 touchdowns on the season. Only 2 receptions for 8 yards, so kind of unusual there for that. Another guy that running the ball is number 8. He's a sophomore. He's got 49 carries for 337 yards as well.
And 8 will play some corner, and 7 plays safety. So all those guys, the majority of their skill guys go both ways. I'm not sure if that's a depth issue or just keeping the best kids out there. But they're certainly going to be on the field a lot. And a physical football game can tax you for sure. So we'll see how those guys hold up.
Their leading wide receiver has 5 catches for 198 yards. So we do that at pretty much in a week's time. So anyway,
it's just different styles of offense. Of course, we're going to run a spread. But I like to think we're multiple because we can get in 2 tight end sets. We can get a tight end H set. We can just get an H set. Different things that whatever we're needing to do can be problematic for a defense. So, I'm anxious to see if we can stop option 1 and 2 for them, what option 3 is for them. So I hope we get to that point.
Yeah, their defense is only giving up about 15 points a game. I mentioned Crump. He's their middle linebacker. He's got 47 tackles, and he's leading the team. They also have a nose guard, number 0, that got 45 tackles.
Yeah, Zero's a really good player. I think, I'll be honest, I think it starts with him up there. He just does a really good job flying the football, causing havoc. Of course, number 1 is there behind you, too, and just he roams the field. He's so fast that he gets to get in on a lot of plays. So if you're running right at that, sometimes it negates some of that. So expect to see some of that.
Defensive back, number 14, he's got 45 tackles on the season for them. A couple of more linebackers, number 6 and number 44, with 41 and 27 tackles on them.
Yeah, 14, he's actually a defensive end that does a good job for him. 3 is a DB for him that does a good job. Who was the other one you said?
6.
6 is a linebacker, does a good job. They're sound on defense. So there's we've got number 2 on one side that was an Ole Miss kid. That's number 1's brother. As another Crump guy. He's a better corner than they've got on the other side. It's like you said, when they've got 1, what does the other one look like? 8 and 20 are the other cornerback. Not as physically of a presence. They're shorter, smaller kids than number 2. But good players. Like I said, if we were a bad football team, you'd be really worried about it. The fortunate thing for us is we feel like we're good. We're one of the best offenses in 4A, and we're going to get to go see what we can do against those guys.
Their kicker, number 18, is a sophomore. He does a pretty good job getting the ball into the end zone as well.
Kicker's phenomenal. I mean, he does a great job. There's going to be 2 of the best kickers in Mississippi that'll be at this football game. We certainly love ours. Grayson Alexander does a great job. Theirs, he not only puts it in the end zone, sometimes puts it at the back of the end zone. Yeah. So it's tremendous leg that young man's got, and is a big attribute for their team.
Good luck Friday, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't wait. This is what you want to be playing for late in the year like this. Chance to win the division. We've transitioned to put some of those signs up there for all the division championships. We've talked a lot about, hey, we want to put another sign up. So we want to go in there and play a physical brand of football and play our game and just let our community be something that they're proud of, but also just play to our potential because we think we've still got some in the tank and can get even better.
Yeah. Remind everybody the game is Thursday night at Corinth. Kickoff at 7 o'clock.
Yep, Thursday at Corinth. Kickoff's at 7. Just like I said, excited about it. We'll be on the turf. It's been wet. It won't matter tomorrow night because they give that turf, and there can be a lot of New Albany people in Corinth.
Absolutely. Thank you guys. This is Inside New Albany Football with head coach Cody Stubblefield. We'll have a starting lineup starting 10 minutes before kickoff. We'll see you then. Go Dogs. All right, New Albany fans, we're doing a little round table here. We do this once a week with some players. We got Jackson Cheese Howard here, senior defensive lineman for us, and plugs in a little tight end, a little tackle for some specialty. We've got Parker Skinner here, another senior, our inside linebacker and H-back, fullback. and our 2-point conversion specialist. So glad to have y'all on, guys. I've really enjoyed watching y'all. Got to start as freshmen, started getting in the game as a freshman. Let's talk about that a little bit before we get on to your career. That's tough. Do you remember that moment when you were starting to get in as a freshman, starting to sprinkle in? What was that like, that speed of the game and getting to do that?
Nervous. It's way different between 8th grade and coming up there and playing with 19, 18-year-olds.
It is.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. I remember coming up here with during the spring and going against Milton and stuff like that. Yeah, that was pretty,
I remember my first game as a freshman. I was so nervous. I think I threw up for the game. And of course, I'm at safety and we was running 1 high. So I was kind of like just the last man resort kind of thing, cover 3, 1 high. And the first play of the game, he done broke past the linebackers. And I got to make the tackle. If I don't make the tackle, he scores. And this is my first play ever. And I couldn't breathe. And I swear I felt like that guy was 10 foot tall, 350 pounds. And I hit him, y'all can't see it, but I hit him below the ankle and clipped him, got my first tackle.
My freshman year, I did the same thing. Isaac Smith, he came out free at me, and I was the only person. And I ankle bit him.
So y'all got sprinkled in as freshmen. That's rare, especially a good program like this with the talent we have and the size we have and the schedule we play. A lot of kids. You go to a small town as fresh, not that big of a deal. But when you play in the schedule we play, you play in some of the best football in North Mississippi and Mississippi. It's rough, and then started getting in there and earned your way as sophomore starting, and I've been starting ever since. It's been a big key factor, both sides of the ball, defensively and offensively. So got a big game this week against Corinth. Y'all know what's at stake here. A division title is right there in front of us, and a good playoff route. What are y'all excited about this game? Excited about for this game?
Really just competition, I get to really go out there and just have fun. I really just need, just play hard,
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Play hard. We played South Pontotoc and Tish. They've been okay, but I'm about ready for some better competition this week.
It's going to be a big game for you two because of the offense they run. And, they average around 40 yards passing a game, maybe throw it 3 times a game, if that. So it's going to be a lot in that box. If we can keep Hardy and Hicks bringing the run back into y'all to the box, it's going to be a big game for y'all with a lot of physicality. And there ain't no pass plays where you might get one of those Skinner's cover just looking around. It's going to be getting in there nitty gritty. Let's talk about that a little bit in that offense they run.
They like handing the ball to 1 and 3. I think it's 3, but number 1 is their playmaker, and that's what they're going to go to most of the time.
Bless you. I got another thing. How does Cheese stay so relaxed and have so much fun during the game? Talk about that a little bit, Skinner. Talk about Cheese during the game. I'd like to know what he says at the line of scrimmage. I want to know, because I know you look at them dudes across the line of scrimmage and you say a lot to them. What is some of the stuff that you tell them?
I usually don't talk first, There ain't no point of going out there and just talking. Usually when somebody get me started, when they say something to me, is really when I get started.
Cheese ain't dancing, he ain't being cheese.
I agree with that. We enjoy that. Let's talk about this career. What would you say New Albany's done for you, and just the kids younger than you? What can you tell them from that aspect?
Just stick with it. There's sometimes where I feel like I really didn't want to, keep going with this, but I stuck with it. It's really just stick with it. It's fun at the end of the day.
Yeah, it is. The practice might not be the greatest, but there's nothing like this week Thursday night. But there's nothing like that Friday night when you go out of that tunnel. And that music's blaring, and you get to legally hit people, which I love that about football. I love that I got to go on the field and hit people for free. So that was nice. What about you, Skinner? Anything about this program that has helped you in life?
It's just so I moved here in 7th grade, and I've been playing football, baseball stuff. Since here, it's been just a little bit better and made me a better person. Just like you said a while ago, practice ain't no count. It sucks sometimes, but when you walk out on Friday night, it's worth it.
Let's go a little more in the deep dive of defense. What we got to do to win this week defensively?
I just feel like we got to get to the ball.
Mm-hmm.
It's just what the person in front of you.
It's hard to tackle number one, so we're going to have to all rally to the ball.
I think this is a big game where you know, early in the game, you show your physicality as a team. You show Corinth that we're going to be more physical than you. We're going to be meaner than you. We're going to be more physical than you. You know, this is it's one of those mental games that you have to do that. You know, you and as a team, as a collective, you know, you as leaders, I would say, have got to get everybody to buy into that. That you know, this is a game we got to be physical. We've got to and they got to know how physical we are till the end of the game and leave it there. Because I mean, when no matter which route we go in the playoffs, we want to be first. But that first place, man, it sets up your playoff schedule a lot better for a deep run. So it's a big game. This is what you want. You know, Corinth and coaching baseball is our last division game of the year, and I would love to be in the football shoes right now. You know, it's still there in front of me. You know, it's right there, and it's just time to take it. One last skit we do every week. We do a pick to click, and it's players of the game. We'll do an offense player game and a defense player game. Let you guys pick it. Y'all want to pick which one you want, offense or defense?
More like explain that.
So you're gonna pick. You're gonna pick a player. Tell me what their yardage is gonna be. How many touchdowns they're gonna have?
From the offense?
Yeah.
You can do. It don't matter.
From their team or our team?
Our team.
Our team. Okay.
Like player of the game. Who's gonna be player?
You
of the
doing
game,
defense or offense?
I'm doing offense.
All right. You got defense. All right. I'm gonna do special teams. Okay. Big thing a lot of people might notice, you got two highly recruited kickers this week playing. Corinth's got a kicker that's really a high recruit also, and he's a sophomore. And then Grayson Alexander, everybody knows about Grayson, the 4-star kicker. So two big foots tonight. You should see a lot of touchbacks. Field goals are available to kick up to 50 yards, so it's going to be a fun night on the kicker. I think Grayson's going to have a better night, more touchbacks, and more successful PATs, because I don't think we're going to be kicking any field goals.
I'm going to go Jaden Foster.
All right.
I'm going to say 10 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss.
10 tackles, and that would, that interior line doing that, it's going you, Cheese, Jaden Foster is a big week for y'all. If we could get a bunch of tackles on that D-line this week, not let go, was it number 1?
Crump.
Getting open field, I think we'll win the ball game. All right, offense.
I'm gonna go Braden. I got 2 touchdowns.
Shettles 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns.
How many yards?
150.
150 yards. Braden Shettles 2 touchdowns. Well, that's it, guys. We're almost at kickoff. We're gonna bring it down the field to David Good with your.
Starting at tackle for the New Albany Bulldogs, wearing number 75, a senior, 6'6", 285-pound, Emmanuel Tucker. The left guard for the Bulldogs, wearing number 51, 5'11", 250-pound senior, Isaac Anderson. The center for the Bulldog, wearing number 74, a junior, 5'9", 325-pound, Denver Fernandez. The right guard for the Bulldogs, wearing number 79, a 6'2", 320-pound senior, Sam Morton. And the right tackle for the Bulldogs, wearing number 68, 6'4", 285-pound sophomore, Carter Voles. The wide receiver for the Bulldogs, wearing number 7, 5'10", 150-pound sophomore, Trayvon Scooter. In the slot on the left, wearing number 12, 5'10", 145-pound junior, Xavier Coleman. On the right side, on the outside, wearing number 16, a 6'1", 290-pound senior, Isaiah Simpson. In the slot on the right, wearing number 4, 5'11", 155-pound sophomore, Cam Ray. The H-back for the Bulldogs tonight, wearing number 5, a 5'8", 215-pound senior, Parker Skinner. Tight end for the Bulldogs, wearing number 38, 5'10", 205 senior, Chandler Blissett. Running back for the Bulldogs, number 17, 5'8", 155-pound junior, Kylan Knox. And the quarterback for the Bulldogs, wearing number 2, 6'2", 190-pound senior, Braden Shettles. And that's your Baptist Memorial Hospital offensive starters. We'll be back after these messages with their defensive starters.
At Baptist Memorial Union.
Welcome to Inside New Albany Football with Coach Welcome to Inside New Albany Football with Coach Cody Stubblefield. Welcome to Inside New Albany Football with Coach Cody. Welcome to Inside New Albany Football with Coach Cody Stubblefield. I'm Jody Walls.
I'm Brady Brock.
We're with Gumtree Mortgage here in New Albany over. Welcome to Inside New Albany Football with Coach Cody Stubblefield. I'm Jody Walls.
I'm Brady.
Welcome to Inside New Albany Football with Coach Cody Stubblefield.
Reason number 8.
Back with your BNA Bank pregame show. David Good's got the defensive starting lineup. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kurt. At the left end, wearing number 38, a 5'10", 205-pound senior, Chandler Blissett. The nose guard for the Bulldogs, wearing number 70, 5'11", 285, senior, Jackson Cheese Howard. The right end for the Bulldogs, wearing number 44, a 6'3", 210-pound junior, Jaden Foster. The linebacking crew starts on the left side, wearing number 22, a 5'9", 195-pound junior, Parker Hicks. Next man over, number 5, 5'9", 215-pound senior, Parker Skinner. In the middle for the Bulldogs, wearing number 23, a 5'10", 170-pound freshman, Tylen Connor. Next to Tylen, wearing number 20, a 6'2", 190-pound junior, Landon Evans. And on the outside on the right, wearing number 24, a 5'8", 155-pound sophomore, Will Hardy. Defensive backs for the Bulldogs, starting at left corner, wearing number 14, 6 foot, 165-pound senior, Jalen Nesbitt. The free safety for the Bulldogs, wearing number 15, a 5'8", 145-pound junior, Jay Boone. The right corner for the Bulldogs, wearing number 21, a 5'10", 165-pound junior, Tyler Evans. Special teams guys for the Bulldogs tonight. First at the long snapping position, wearing number 6, a sophomore, A.J. Kerbo. The holder for the Bulldogs, wearing number 37, the junior, Caleb George. And the kicker and punter for the Bulldogs, wearing number 80, a junior, Grayson Alexander. And that's your Baptist Memorial Hospital starting lineups. Take it away, guys.
We're just about, the teams are coming out on the field. Keith, it looks like the captains are just about ready to assemble on the far side of the field. And we are about 1 to 2 minutes away from getting this one underway tonight.
Well, as David mentioned it earlier, it's a great night for football. There's no doubt the weather's obviously changed, and we are obviously in for a big game. The Bulldogs are coming out, as you said, all in their white trousers, white jerseys, white helmets. Our captains are on the sideline over there, about to make their way out with the referees. And I got to make sure I got them all down, Kurt. So you.
Now the Corinth Warriors are coming out.
I think we're fixing to have the national anthem.
Man, I'm going to tell you one thing they've got up here, folks. They've got a Jumbotron. Only high school I've seen with one, and it is really nice.
I think we're going.
We're going to send it back to the station for the national anthem, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
Reason number 18 to bank at BNA, professional business solutions. Our experienced commercial lenders understand the sophisticated needs of today's businesses. We have all the products and services needed to make your business a success. BNA Bank, the bank of Northeast Mississippi.
Go where the professionals go. Union Lumber Company has been around since 1902. Whatever project you're trying to tackle, let us take care of getting you what you need to get it done. Quality materials, low prices, and the tools to finish the job. Call our store, check out our Facebook, or email us today. Let's go Bulldogs.
Reason number 8 to bank at BNA, the technology.
A good night of football. It's a nice chilly night here at Corinth. And the captains are coming out on the field. Keith?
Kurt, our captains tonight for the Bulldogs are going to be number 70, Howard, number 16, Simpson, number 2, Shettles, and number 51, Anderson. They're meeting at midfield with the refs. As I said, the Bulldogs are dressed all in white. The Warriors have come out in all black. Well, I say all black. They may have some gray trousers on, but they have black helmets, black jerseys, and I believe black pants. Referees having words. The guys are all shaking hands, greeting each other.
What is a Warrior, Keith?
I'm sorry?
Well, it looks like the Corinth mascot.
Oh, no, that's not their mascot. That's just I think he's dressed up for Halloween.
Oh, okay. I thought that guy was in a Gator uniform. I said, what in the world?
I've got
I thought maybe a Warrior was a Gator, and I didn't know it.
Let's see what we got here, Kurt. They won the toss, and they are going to receive. And so the Corinth Warriors will have the football on offense first, Kurt. And I just got a text from somebody who said their quarterback may be out. And one of their linebackers.
Well, we'll see. Patterson, number 17, has been their starting quarterback, so we'll see how that works out. Bulldogs still just ready to come out. Let's send it back for a 1-minute break. We'll be back with tonight's opening kickoff.
Farm Bureau Insurance's commitment to Mississippi has never wavered. We believe that your family is part of our family. Protecting our families with local agents and adjusters, offering great rates, and handling fast, fair claims has always been our pledge. See Hayden Basil at Farm Bureau of New Albany. Hayden Basil is here for you. Let's go Bulldogs.
New Albany sports have always been a huge part of our lives, just like hearing is a huge part of your life.
Whether it's the clash of the helmets or the cheers from the sidelines, the sounds of fall are the sounds of life. Our dads, Clay and Drew Hardy, are committed to making sure everyone hears all the sounds of life.
For our family, it's more than regaining your hearing. It's regaining your life. Call today for a consultation and get back in the game of life.
Fireworks, both teams are out. We're getting ready to get this football game underway tonight. Number 24 for the Warriors, a get back deep. That's going to be McGee. He'll be flanked by number 10, Atkins. They'll line up along the 10-yard, anticipating the kickoff from Grayson Alexander of the New Albany Bulldogs.
Kurt, this kickoff and all kickoffs is brought to you by Northeast Mississippi Community College. You can watch Northeast Mississippi Community College sports from the first serve of volleyball season to the final out of baseball and softball to everything in between on NEMCC TV. The Tiger football program is 5-3 on the season, coming off of a huge victory last week over Itawamba, 41-14.
And Keith, I've been scanning their sideline as close as I could, and I have not seen number 17 on the sideline. That has Patterson as their usually starting quarterback. Won't be a big deal. They've still got Young on the team, who's been the quarterback the last 2 years. So here comes Alexander with a kick. It's a pooch kick. It's going to be fair, caught at the 34-yard line. Take it right there. First down for the Warriors.
Well, we done had a lick out there in the middle of the field. One of their guys went after one of ours and knocked his helmet off, getting the thing riled up early. Looking in their huddle out here before they go out to the field. Warriors are going to have the football first down and 10 at the 35-yard line. And I think our source may be right because I don't see 17 on the field.
No, it looks like 7 Young is going to work at quarterback.
I think 6 is going to work at quarterback. Young is going to play one of the wings.
6 is up under center. They run kind of a wing T offense, 2 double wing. Mixed up in the backfield. Cheese Howard in the backfield. Knocks him for about a 7-yard loss. And I mean, he came through. Was that Tucker or Howard?
That was Tucker. He came through. He meant business right there, fella. That was a big play right there.
Emmanuel Tucker just disrupted the play before the quarterback had a chance.
Wow, that was a great play by Emmanuel there.
Nunnally's working at quarterback for the Corinth Warriors. He works up under center, works with the back straight behind him, and then 2 wings, a wing on each side. 2 tight end set, brings a man in motion, hands it to him, trying to get outside, looking for some running room. Got about 3, maybe 4 yards out of it. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. A nice job over on the far side. Looked like Blissett was one of them over on the tackle along with Parker Hicks.
You said it, Kurt. I mean, and again, we talked about them running this double wing formation, and they took number 3 from the right side to the left just on basically a sweep, and the Bulldog defense did a really good job of coming up and making the play.
3rd down and 8 for the Warriors. Bringing the man in motion. Try to get him to the outside. He's got some speed. He turns it up. He's going to have a 1st down. He was hit right along the 1st down marker and fell forward for another couple of yards. And that must have been Crump Jr., Keith, because that man right there is the one that had some speed.
That was him. And again, though, they ran the same play they ran the play before, just from the left to the right, and we just didn't hold containment. We got to hold containment on that play.
Crump Jr., left wing, Barton, right wing. Bulldogs with a 5-man front. Hand it to Barton. He finds some running room. Hit hard by Tyler Evans out of the back secondary. Going to get 6 yards out of it. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Well, the key to this game, Kurt, is going to be our ability to stop the run on the outside. That's where they're going to spend most of their time, either on a power sweep off of one of those wings or off tackle, and that's what they've done every play so far. And we've done a fairly decent job, but then that time he picked up 5 yards.
Bulldogs got him packed in the box pretty tight. Got a couple of safeties back, but everybody else is up. Hand it to the up back, straight ahead. He's got nowhere to go. He got the line of scrimmage. That'll be all he'll get. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
Well, good job there by the defensive front. That's the first time tonight that they've given the ball to the fullback, and they brought Crump from left to right as pretty much a lead blocker there. Bulldogs did a good job of penetration. Big play right here, possession play for the Bulldogs.
Young looks at the sideline, gets his play called. He's telling the other guys what the play is. Quarterback up under center. Bulldogs in a 6-man front. Got a mix-up in the backfield. The Bulldogs say they've got a fumble, and I think they do, Keith.
Yes, they do. Good job again. I'm telling you, Kurt, what we're doing in the middle right now is we're hitting the center. We're getting penetration right there in the middle of the field.
Bulldogs are going to have the football about 2 yards shy of the midfield mark, right at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10, and they stop the Warriors on their first series of the night.
Well, and that's what you want to do. They take the ball. They think they're going to go down and score on you. Good job by the Bulldogs there. Defense stopping them. Offense needs to just take it down the field here and get some points.
Bulldogs go with 2 tight ends. They'll send Cam Ray wide to the left. Knox will be the running back, and the handoff goes to him, and he's got some running room. Plunges ahead for a couple of yards. Give him 2 on it. It'll be 2nd down and 8. And the Bulldogs look like they were in a 2 tight end set to open the game, Keith.
They got several linemen in there, that's for sure. And they got, you said it, they got 2 tight ends. They're both tackles, but they got 7 guys on the front.
Simpson wide to the right. Hand off to Knox. He's got a little running room trying to get the corner turn, hit out of bounds. He got 2 yards out of it. It's going to be 3rd down and 6.
Well, I tell you what you're going to find the rest of this game is Corinth's fast. Because that time I thought Kylan had something there on the end, and he ended up, he got about 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd and probably about 6, maybe got 2 yards. But Corinth definitely do have some speed.
Shettles talks to Knox. He sends twin receivers to the right. Warrior step up front. Shettles fakes the handoff, keeps it himself on the keeper. He's going to be short of a 1st down. It's going to be 4th down, 4th and about 3, Keith.
4th and about 3, and I guess there's two trains of thoughts here that you could go with. You stopped them right here. They had the ball. You can go for it and try to get it, or you can punt it and play, defense.
And I think.
Well, I don't know. I see Curbo coming in. That's not Curbo.
No, Grayson Alexander's not checking in. The Bulldogs are going to check Parker Skinner, and you're going to go to a heavy set in the backfield. They need 2 yards. Shift Skinner from right to left. Hand it to Knox straight ahead. Hit in the backfield. He's not going to get it. He might.
Oh.
He fought
for it. I tell you what he did.
He fought for it, Keith, but I think from my vantage point, looks like he's going to be about a half a yard short. David?
You're exactly right, Kurt. Going to be a little bit short. He got hit when he first got the ball, made a move, kind of rolled off of him, but just still not able to get it. Going to be about a yard short. Turnover on downs for the Bulldogs. Trying to set the tone early for this game, guys.
Kurt, that was what I was talking about there. This is where they had the ball when they fumbled, so you just basically took some time off the clock. Now they have it again. But, again, there's two thoughts you could have there, and we decided to go for it. Good effort by Kylan, though.
Marked the football right at the 43-yard line. And the Warriors are going to bring the man in motion. They're pretty simple. Going to try to throw the football. Quarterback rolling, incomplete. He was covered back there by Tyler Evans, but ball thrown well short and in the ground.
Well, I can tell you my observation on the first pass they had is that's what we want them to do the rest of the night.
Yep.
Just throw the football. Because that's not going to be the threat here. The threat's going to be number 1 and number 3. And we've got to do a good job of containing those two guys.
And they're going to keep giving it to them and hope they finally break one. Is exactly what they're going to try to do. They'll side a tight end to the right and a wing back to the right. I want 2 running back set. Turning handed to the deep back. He looks inside, bounces back in. He's got about 2 yards out of it. It's going to be third down and 8.
Well, good job that time by Howard. Good job there by Foster coming up and filling that hole. Again, that's what we talked about earlier is their game is to go just outside the tackle, whether it's on a sweep or if they're running a dive. And they brought Crump from left to right that time, trying to take him off the right tackle. Good job of stepping up and filling the hole.
Working with the 2-back set. Switch the tight end and the wing back from right to left. Hand it to the deep back, Crump Jr. He's got a little bit of running room. He's got a lot of running room. He's down the sideline, and he's knocked out of bounds along the 25-yard line, but not until he broke through, and he's got good speed, folks, and he just needs a little seam, and he got it.
Well, I mean, that's it. I mean, they took him that time, just went what they had been doing is whatever side the back was on, they were going from their side to the other side running. At that time, they gave it to Crump Jr. on his side, off tackle, and we saw that 200-meter state championship speed we were talking about.
Number 6 works at quarterback. That's Nunley. He hands it to the up back. He's hit in the backfield, but he just refuses to come down. Plunges for about 6 yards. It'll be second down and give him 5 on it. It'll be second down and 5.
Well, they're just really good at executing this offense because that time we had somebody in the backfield all over Nunley, but he was still able to get the ball to the running back and fight through there and get 5 yards on first down.
You're right. He was hit in the backfield. Young will be the quarterback, deep back. They're going to turn. They're going to pitch it to him. He's trying to get outside, and he does. Got a block in the back, but no flag, and he's going to go in the end zone for a touchdown. And I don't see a flag. Do you, Keith?
I do not. No flag. Oh, wait a minute. They just said there is a flag. I don't see it, but
had to be. I mean, it was impossible to miss.
Block in the back. You called it,
yeah, I mean,
Mr. Ref.
That one's coming back. I couldn't tell if that was Nesbitt or Tyler Evans. One of them in there got took out, and it was just too obvious.
As nice a field as this is, it's got some dark spots in the corners, but that again, they just ran a toss sweep that time. That wasn't any handing off. They turned and pitched it to Young, and he got the aid of that block in the back, but he was able to get into the end zone to come back, though. It's going to be second down and 10 yards to go for the Warriors.
Right at the 28-yard line. The Warriors do a lot of shifting, trying to make the defense move around with them. Turn around, hand it to Crump Jr. He's on his feet. He's going to get 5 or 6 yards on it, but a pretty decent job by the Bulldogs. It'll be a third down and 5. Third down and about 3, actually.
Yeah, they just again we're gonna see a dose of him. He's gonna get the football a lot tonight. We're doing a good job of filling that hole, or a better job than we've been doing throughout the year on that side. But that time he basically got about 4 extra yards on his own.
Exactly. Back to the double wing. Quarterback gives it to the up back, and he's got nowhere to go. He's got absolutely nowhere to go.
Again, I said it earlier, we're doing a really good job between the guards. We're getting penetration there. We're causing some havoc for them in the backfield, but I don't know that I would go to the fullback dive anymore.
That's big Sam Morton in there doing a good job up in the middle, Keith. Now that's not where the success is going to be, and I might even cheat my tackles out a little bit farther because Corinth's not here to run the ball up the middle. They're going to try to get it to Crump Jr.
Got a 4th down here. They're going for it, Kurt.
4th and 3. Quarterback rolls out to throw. He's under pressure trying to get away. He's got a man in the end zone. He caught it short of the touchdown, about the 2-yard line. Made a really nice catch. The ball wasn't all that well thrown, but he came back and got it.
Well, I mean, when they run the ball as much as they do, we just had a missed assignment there is all it was, because, I mean, the quarterback was rolling to his to his left for a right-handed quarterback. That's a really difficult throw, and he had pressure in his face and doesn't seem to have a great arm, but was able to get it far enough for the guy to make the catch.
No, it wasn't a well-thrown ball. It was just enough where the receiver could come back and get it. Hand off to Crump Jr. looking outside. He's going to be taken down back at the 4 by Jay Boone coming up out of the secondary. Nice job. Going to lose a yard on it. It'll be 2nd and 4. Goal to go.
Real good play there by Jay. He did a super job of coming up from his defensive back spot. They obviously were giving the ball to number 1, Crump Jr., their best player, thinking that he would just run to the corner, outrun us. Good job by the defense there. 2nd down and goal for the Warriors.
As they give it to Crump Jr. again, trying to get outside. He waltzes into the end zone untouched off the right side, and the Warriors take an early lead, go up 6-0.
Well, again, they didn't do anything. I mean, that one pass that they threw that they had success on kind of caught us off guard, but most of that drive, obviously they had a turnover that we got, and we caught offense a little bit, but most of that drive they ran the ball off tackle.
Tallahatchie Gourmet extra point by the Warriors, trying to make it a 7-0 ball game, and they do right through the middle, and we'll be back after these messages.
Farm Bureau Insurance's commitment to Mississippi has never wavered. We believe that your family is part of our family. Protecting our families with local agents and adjusters, offering great rates, and handling fast, fair claims has always been our pledge. See Hayden Basil at Farm Bureau of New Albany. Hayden Basil is here for you. Let's go Bulldogs.
New Albany sports have always been a huge part of our lives, just like hearing is a huge part of your life.
Whether it's the clash of the helmets or the cheers from the sidelines, the sounds of fall are the sounds of life. Our dads, Clay and Drew Hardy, are committed to making sure everyone hears all the sounds of life.
For our family, it's more than regaining your hearing. It's regaining your life. Call today for a consultation and get back in the game of life.
Deep for the Bulldogs along the 5-yard line, awaiting the kick. It's a high kick. It's going to go into the end zone about 2 yards deep. Bulldogs will take it first down at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I think Carmichael, number 18 for the Warriors, is a pretty good kicker himself. I mean, that was a really nice kick there.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit last week, and I mean, you just don't see kicking like you did back 30 years ago. I mean, everybody's got guys that can kick the football.
Yeah, they for sure got them one there, too. He reminds me of Grayson. Offense needs to get something going, Kurt.
Shettles will sit twin receivers left and right. Now we've got a stoppage of play. Now they look into the Bulldogs look to the sideline, want to change of play. Shettles didn't like what he saw. He fakes a handoff to Knox, fires a bullet to Cam Ray, and he's going to have close to a first down. He's going to have a first down, and I think that right there is the key.
Well, what we had there is they watched film on Cam. They know Cam can beat you deep, and they gave a cushion of about 10 yards, and that was a all-state quarterback pass right there, okay? He popped up and threw a bullet out there that Cam caught perfectly with his hands. Good job there.
3 receivers wide to the left. Hand it to Knox straight ahead. He's got running room. He's at the 40. He's at the 45. Tripped up and taken down at the 46. And, Keith, that's what happens. You throw that little quick pass in there behind those linebackers, make them back out. Now you open up a little bit of running room for your running game.
Well, good job by the guys up front of giving some space for Kylan. And when Kylan gets a little gap to cut through, he's got the speed and the quickness to make people miss. Good play there by the Bulldogs.
Mark it at the 47-yard line. First down for the Bulldogs. Shettles gives it to Cam Ray on a keeper. They tried to tackle the ball. Cam did a good job holding on to it. He got 2 out of it. It'll be second down and 8.
Well, I like the play. We brought Cam from the right side to the left, kind of similar to what they've been doing. And, again, Corinth is really fast. They closed it. It looked like there for a minute he might have about an 8-yard pickup, and Corinth did a really good job of closing the gap quickly.
You said it. You noticed it the first series when they tried to get Knox outside. It looked like running room, but, boy, it closed up in a hurry.
Yep.
Bulldog set. Knox in motion. Look outside, little bubble screen to Cam Ray, breaks a tackle. He's inside the 45 down to the 43. They're going to actually give him the 42 on it. It's going to be first down for the Bulldogs and another 10-yard gain.
Well, the Bulldogs coaching staff is what they're doing is that time they rushed 3 and they had 8 kind of in pass coverage, and we ran another quick little screen. Good job by the guys to get out in front, and good job by Cam running the football.
Scooter and Coleman wide to the left. Shettles barks out the signals. Now he looks for instructions. Simpson and Ray wide to the right. Football's at the 42. Back to pass, fires a bullet, incomplete.
Oh, man, that was a
I couldn't tell, was it underthrown or he just didn't hang on to it?
I'd say you could say it might have been a little bit low, but Cam normally would catch that football. Just wasn't able to come down with it. But another good play. They're giving Cam some space over there, so that's going to be open. Just got to be careful with that linebacker dropping back in that zone.
2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Hand off to Kylan Knox. Picks up a block inside. Now he's going to spin away from a man inside the 30 down to the 29, and another first down for the Bulldogs.
Well, the guys up front doing a superb job of giving space for Kylan to run in, and then the receivers. Again, we always talk about the linemen. When the running game's going good, the linemen are blocking well. The receivers in our offense have got to be able to block, and did a really good job that time as well.
No doubt, Big Sam Morton doing a good job up in there, Keith. Twin receivers left and right, just inside the 30-yard line. Shettles back to pass. He's got a man. He's looking now. He's under pressure. Still looking. He breaks a tackle, and he gets inside the 25 down to the 24-yard line. He's going to pick up about 5 yards on it. Maybe 6. Y'all, let's call it 2nd and a long 4.
I didn't know we recruited Johnny Manziel this week.
No, man, he had a receiver early, too.
God.
He just didn't see him, of course.
It's hard to see him when you got pressure coming in your face, but he did a good job again that time. He cut to the left, then back to the right, and then back to the left. Able to get 5 yards. Good play by Braden.
Hands it to Kylan Knox. He's going to plunge inside the 20-yard line down to the 18, It's going to be a first down, and that's going to bring the first quarter to an end. Corinth Warriors 7, New Albany nothing. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Reason number 12 to bank at BNA. We are the bank for Northeast Mississippi. From buying a home to starting your own business, we are the team of local lenders standing ready to make your dreams a reality. BNA Bank. We are the bank of Northeast Mississippi.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
What will I find at Van Atkins? Well, diamonds. Lots and lots of diamonds. Jewelry that you will not see in any other place. Our Van Atkins collection is styled from beautiful pieces from the past with a fresh Southern update. I believe you'll find value, too. You'll also find people who are a part of this community. If you're celebrating something, we're going to celebrate, too. We really hope you'll find Van Atkins special. I'm Chuck Cooper, and I feel privileged to be a part of that.
Right here, if they don't make a mistake and turn it over, we're going to take it on in, I think.
Yeah, they're doing a good job running the ball and throwing the ball. Corinth's backs are picking off our wide receivers about 10 yards over here, so it's an easy pitch and catch. I shot over.
All right. Braden brings his offense to the line of scrimmage. He's going to hand the ball again to Kylan right up the middle. Good job by the guys up front. Depends on where they mark it. He's going to get about 5 yards on first down. We'll take that every time. Had a little technical difficulty there with picking up David down there, so we had to trying to work that out for you. Apologize for that. So here we're going to line up this time. We got 3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Got Kylan off of Braden's right hip. He's going to take the snap. No, he's going to look to the sideline, looking for instructions. Again, got 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Scooter's going to be the 1 to the left by himself. Going to take it again, going to hand it to Kylan. Kylan cuts to the outside. Got to give Corinth credit there. They kind of shut that one down. Going to give him a couple of yards there. Going to be third down and about 4 for the Bulldogs. 11 minutes left here in the first half.
Big third down possession play for the Bulldogs.
Nobody in the backfield with him.
Empty backfield, 3 receivers wide to the right, 2 to the left. Now everybody's set. Linebackers for Corinth walked up pretty tight. Shettles back to pass. He's under pressure, and he's getting away. He better throw the ball to somebody. There it goes, incomplete pass. And they are coming hard. And what their plan is to do is to not let Shettles throw the ball. That's why he's going to really have to get rid of it quick.
Well, but that time we didn't have anybody else to help block. They brought more than we could block. But, I mean, in that case, you got to have somebody. One of those 5 receivers has got to run a really, really quick route, and Braden's got to see that coming and throw the football, and just didn't do that time. And Grayson's going to attempt what's going to be a 30-yard field goal for the Bulldogs.
Carbo will do the snapping, George will do the holding. He's usually automatic from this range. Got a good snap. The hold's down. The kick is up. It's high. It's long. And it is right through the middle. Corinth Warriors 7, Bulldogs 3. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
At Metro Ford Auto Sales, we're more than just a car dealership. We strive to support our community, and we're committed to delivering the very best customer service, specializing in new Ford sales, used vehicles, financing, and service. Visit Metro Ford Auto Sales today. Owned and operated by Byron Irby. 1000 Barnes Crossing Road, Tupelo, Mississippi. Call 662-841-1000. Email mbmetroford@gmail.com. Or find us online at metrofordautosales.com. Metro Ford, where the community drives forward.
All right, take it away.
All right, we're back at Corinth getting ready for the kickoff. The Bulldogs trail this game 7-3, 10:24 left in the first half. If you want to go ahead and take this kickoff, Kurt.
High towering kick fielded at the 4-yard line. Coming across the field out to the 5 to the 10. Going to be taken down right there inside the 20 at the 18-yard line, and really good job of coverage by the Bulldog kickoff team.
Well, the return man took it on their right side and came all the way across the field. And what the Bulldog kick team did is they did a good job of containing. They wouldn't let him get to this left side. That's what they were trying to set up. That kickoff is brought to you by Northeast Mississippi Community College. If you want to learn about all the 11 athletic programs at Northeast, go to nemccathletics.com.
I feel pretty good about our ability to move the football, Keith, but I'm concerned about our ability to stop them from moving it.
I think our ability to find number one and get him on the ground is going to be the key to victory here.
No question about that. Warriors run a little off tackle, going to bounce it outside, picks up a block, gets out to the 20-yard line, gained about 2 on it. It'll be 2nd down and 8. That's good job defensively right there.
Well, again, we got to hold containment when they try to get to whatever side they're going to. And the linebackers did a really good job that time of getting to the sideline and making the play.
9:32 remaining before your game day barbershop halftime report. We'll have some scores brought to you by Chevron Shortstop, located right across the street from New Albany High School. Chevron Shortstop. Quarterback's up under center. Gives it to the up back, and that's about the 4th time they've done the up back, Keith, and I don't think they've gained a yard on it yet.
I think they're going to be in the negatives on the up back so far, but that's, again, I'd love to see them give it to the up back a bunch tonight. I think that's a good idea for them to do it because we'd rather them give it to him than give it to one of those other 2 guys.
3rd down, it's going to be 3rd down and 8 for the Warriors. If the Bulldogs can get a stop here, they're going to wind up getting pretty decent field position.
Big play right here, Kurt. Come on, defense.
Nunley's trying to get everybody set where he wants them. He's got an overload situation to the right side, and they're trying to get outside, and they are outside. Breaks are tackling. I don't know where they got a first. Yeah. I think he got 1st down, and he shouldn't have. We had him stopped for about a 5-yard gain, and he kept bouncing and bouncing until he got a 1st down out of it.
Well, they used Crump Jr. as a little decoy that time, bringing him from the right to the left. And we had the guy in the backfield. These guys are athletic. We just got to tackle. You've got to tackle these guys and get them on the ground.
1st and 10 for the Warriors at the 30-yard line.
Got a penalty flag.
Well, there should be some movement on the Corinth Warriors wing back over there, but a Bulldog may have been in the neutral zone.
Well, it looks like they're going to call it on the Bulldogs for sure.
Let's go down to David.
Our defensive end lined up off sides, back them up or give them 5 yards.
It'll be a 1st down and 5 for the Warriors. Crump Jr.'s got the football, and they're going to give that 5 up, and that's going to be Landon Evans, and that is how you play the position, Keith.
Well, that's how you stop number one is you get back there in the backfield. Really, really good job by the defense right there. Getting him and then getting him on the ground. Good job by Landon.
And you're talking about a favorable spot.
That was a super favorable spot.
It'll be 2nd down and 10. For the Warriors, they're really taking their time. Quarterback rolls to his left. He's looking, and he's caught from behind. He's going to get to about the 37-yard line. It'll be short of a 1st down. Going to wind up being 3rd down and around 4 yards to go. Actually, probably more like a long 3 yards. And another one of these possession plays, Keith, we've got to get a stop.
Well, it was a good play by Nunley that time. And again, the key in football is containment, obviously. But for this bunch that we're playing, you've got to keep them guys from getting to the corner. And Nunley was able to get around, and we've got to do a better job of getting up the field and getting contained.
That's number 1, Crump Jr. And all I can tell you is he's a problem.
Well, I mean, again, it's that 200-meter state championship speed that happened there. We had a couple of our linebackers just right on his tail in the backfield and just not able to get him. Looks like we got a penalty on the play, though.
Think so.
Go down to Dave.
Let's go down to Dave. Hey, David.
Had a holding call against Corinth. Back them up 10 yards, so a good break for the Bulldogs. Need to hold them here on this 3rd down.
Go ahead.
That helps that speed there, too, when somebody's holding for you.
Yes, sir. 3rd down and 10. 6:18 remaining in the first half. Nunley up under center with a double wing formation. Takes his time. He hands it on a little inside trap, and that's Crump Jr. He breaks one tackle, sidesteps another, stops short of a first down. Looks like it's going to be about 1.5 yards, maybe. Let's see where they're going to mark. It's going to be about 1 yard short. It's going to be 4th and 1. And I don't know if the Warriors aren't going to go for it.
Oh, they're going for it.
Yeah.
We had him, Kurt, in the backfield, man. We had him 7 yards deep, or 7 yards from where he ended up, and we just couldn't get him on the ground. Just got to tackle this guy. Big play right here, D. Somebody step up and make something happen.
Hand off to Crump Jr. trying to get outside. Had him once again, Keith, and didn't get him down. He's going to have a first down.
Well, he's just so athletic. He's so fast. And we had people in the backfield, and he just kind of stepped around them, was able to get to the corner and get the first down. And, man, like you said, the only thing I can tell you about him is he's going to be a problem. He's a good player.
Well, I think we've got to take a little bit of the help that we've got inside and move them out some and try to get some, because they're not going to hurt us up the middle. Or if they do, that's fine. Nunley hands it. The ball's on the ground. It's fumbled, picked up by the running back, and he's hit out of bounds back at around the 41-yard line. We've got a Bulldog down back there.
I think that's Drew Hardy. He made a play there, almost made a great play. I don't know.
We've got a stoppage of play. They're going to check on him. While they do, we're going to send it back to the station. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
It's finally game time. The smell of the fresh cut grass, the sound of the drums as the band gets ready to perform, and of course the roar of the crowd as our hometown New Albany Bulldogs enter the field. Jody Walls and Brady Brock with Gumtree Mortgage here in New Albany remember those days and agree they were some of the best. They also want your mortgage experience to be the best as well. They pride themselves on excellent customer service and establishing a personal connection with their clients. They also have the knowledge and programs to fit your mortgage needs. So whether you're building, buying, or refinancing your current home, they want to help. Call them and set up an appointment today. Jody Walls and Brady Brock with Gumtree Mortgage. Let them help make your dreams come true. Go Dogs!
Reason number 18 to bank at BNA, professional business solutions. Our experienced commercial lenders understand the sophisticated needs of today's businesses. We have all the products and services needed to make your business a success. BNA Bank, the bank of Northeast Mississippi.
It's Pontotoc Flooring at 400.
Back, the Warriors have it 2nd down and 13 to go. Going to send number 8 in motion. They're going to give him the football. He's trying to get to the corner, and he does, and he cuts back in the middle, and we got a really good tackle there, and it's hard for me to tell who made the tackle. Going to pick up probably about 7 yards, going to bring up 3rd down and about 6 for the Warriors. And I think I said when Will Hardy got hurt, I said Drew, and I apologize for that, Will. But Will was fine. He walked off the field under his own power. Not really sure what the injury is, but I do expect him to be back. Again, 4 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first half. The Bulldogs trailed the Corinth Warriors 7-3. Big possession play right here, Kurt.
3rd down and 5. Once again, the Bulldogs need a stop. We've got a fumble on the snap, and I don't know if they got it back or not, but they stopped them. It's going to be 4th down and about 7 for the Warriors, and this time they will have to punt the football away.
Kurt, you mentioned it early. Big Sam Morton is in there playing nose, and I think he's part of the problem for them in the middle there. He's hitting that center and causing some havoc for them.
Really is. He's having the game of his life.
Doing a really good job. Good job by the defense to get the stop there. Going to get possession of the football with over 3 minutes left in the first half. Maybe we can get something going.
Cam Ray back deep along the 20-yard line. A high punt, but it's not that long, and it's going to be down at the 30-yard line. Bulldogs got pretty good field position, Keith.
Well, we got a chance again. That the key to this football game, in my opinion, is going to be our defense being able to stop them, number one especially. But we got to get something going on offense. We had a little momentum going on that last drive, and it stalled out, and we ended up getting a field goal, drive before, I should say. But right now, 3 minutes, 18 seconds left in the first half. Sure would be nice to take one down there and get 7 out of it.
Water Valley leads East Union 13-8 midway through the second quarter. As Shettle sends 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, and now we've got a timeout. And I thought there's something about that formation didn't look right. We'll take a timeout with them back in 60 seconds.
Reason number 18 to bank at BNA, professional business solutions. Our experienced commercial lenders understand the sophisticated needs of today's businesses. We have all the products and services needed to make your business a success. BNA Bank, the bank of Northeast Mississippi.
Go where the professionals go. Union Lumber Company has been around since 1902. Whatever project you're trying to tackle, let us take care of getting you what you need to get it done. Quality materials, low prices, and the tools to finish the job. Call our store, check out our Facebook, or email us today. Let's go Bulldogs.
Reason number 8 to bank.
Call Justin Kirk at 660.
It'll be 2nd down and 10.
I thought that was a little PI there, Kurt.
Oh, there wasn't any question about it. Ball was underthrown, and Simpson tried to come back on it, and really, would have if the guy hadn't interfered with him. 3 receivers wide to the right, 1 to the left. Hand off to Knox, straight ahead. He's got some running room. He's still on his feet across the 40 to the 42. 1st and 10, New Albany.
Good job of spreading them out. That's what we're doing. We got 3. We've ran more 3 single-side receivers than we have all year, in my opinion. And we're running 3 to one side, 1 to the other. It's got them really spread out, and the offensive line's doing a good job of blocking up front.
Coleman, Simpson, Ray all wide to the right. Now Shettles is going to scoot Coleman in a little bit. Him and Ray going to be side by side. Shettles rolls right. He's looking. He's got Ray. Completes it, taken out of bounds at the 43-yard line, but another Bulldog 1st down.
Well, again, 3 guys to one side. We had Cam and Coleman right side by side. Really, really good route concept that we ran there to get Ray open, and I'm telling you, that was another one of those all-state quarterback throws there, rolling out and putting a bullet on Cam right there, perfect.
2:38 remaining before halftime. Shettle sets his formation. Back to pass. Now he hands it to Knox. Got some running room. Nice job up front. Still on his feet. Down to the 30-yard line. 1st down, Bulldogs.
Well, again, we sent 3 to the left side that time, 1 to the right. The guys up front, the offensive line, give the guys credit. Right now, they're winning at the line of scrimmage. Kylan's running hard. I mean, getting 10 yards a clip when he runs the football.
That's Anderson, Fernandez, Morton, Voiles, and Tucker. Shettles hands it to Knox again, looks inside, bounces outside. Going to get 1 yard out of it. That's going to be it.
Not a whole lot there. They had clogged up the middle that time, and Kylan tried to bounce it out to the left side. Just not a lot there. Got to give Corinth credit for their defensive front making a play there.
2:04 left in the first half. Twin receivers right and left. Warriors in the neutral zone. Throw the flag and move it up 5 yards.
We'll take that.
David, Bulldogs got a chance to get some points this time.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of mixing the pass and the run. I think they've kind of got Corinth on their heels. They're trying to do everything they can to keep us from passing, but Kylan Knox had a little bit to say about that.
Twin receivers left and right. Knox will be your running back. Shettles will send him off his right flank. Shettles back to pass. He's got time this time. He's looking. I think he overshot him. It came out of his hand high, Keith. You could tell as soon as he released it.
Yeah, it was high. They had 2 guys back there with Cam. We had Isaiah running across the middle of the field. That was another possibility. But David said, I mean, they're doing everything. They want us to run the football, and Kylan is making that hard on them. But I like Braden rolling to the right side and putting pressure on them where their coverage, it makes their coverage a little more difficult, I think.
3rd down and a long 3. Hand off to Knox. Hit it to line of scrimmage. He might have got a first down. It's going to depend on the mark. Let's send it down to David Good.
Still going to be about 2.5 yards short there. Got into the middle of the line there. Corinth did a good job of making the tackle, so brings up a 4th down here. Big down for the Bulldogs.
4th and 2.
First down, try to put some more points on the board.
Bulldogs in a hurry. 1:13 remaining before the half. Let's see if the Bulldogs are going to try to draw them offside and then call a timeout, Keith. They're barking out some signals. I think that's exactly what they're going to do. I can't see the play clock, and that's a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. You're listening to Sports Connection, WNAU.
Farm Bureau Insurance's commitment to Mississippi has never wavered. We believe that your family is part of our family. Protecting our families with local agents and adjusters, offering great rates, and handling fast, fair claims has always been our pledge. See Hayden Basil at Farm Bureau of New Albany? Hayden Basil is here for you. Let's go Bulldogs.
New Albany sports have always been a huge part of our lives, just like hearing is a huge part of your life.
Whether it's the clash of the helmets or the cheers from the sidelines, the sounds of fall are the sounds of life. Our dads, Clay and Drew Hardy, are committed to making sure everyone hears all the sounds of life.
For our family, it's more than regaining your hearing. It's regaining your life. Call today for a consultation and get back in the game of life.
I'll check Parker Skinner and a couple of big guys going to get in a heavy package here. Going to put 2 of them in, look for a quarterback draw by Shettles, and he runs straight ahead.
He's not going to get it.
I do not know. We're going to have to see where they're going to mark it. David Good's right on it.
From where he got up, it was a first down, but where he's marking the ball, it is not a first down.
Golly.
It's not even close with where he marked it. So, never mind. They called it a first down. Wow. Interesting, guys.
Well, I was actually trying to figure out how it wasn't a first down. The clock's running. Better just spike the football here. The clock's running 35 seconds. Shettles back to pass. He's looking. We've got flags all over the place. It'll be illegal procedure on the Bulldogs, and that's irrelevant. At least it stopped the clock.
Exactly right. Guys, on that first down, we were not close. I didn't think from over here on the sideline, but man motion for us to have a first down. But like I say, where Shettles was laying on the ground is not where they spotted the ball. So fortunate for the Bulldogs to be able to get that thing stopped. Now we got a couple of shots here at the end zone, guys.
1st and 15, the clock's running. Shettles back to pass. He's looking. He's got a man, Simpson. Couldn't hang on to it. Had him at the 5 and couldn't hold on.
Oh, man. Had him. He just right in his hands, and I don't know if he looked up and saw the defender.
Yep. I think so.
It'll be 2nd down and 15, clock at 21.6 seconds. And
I think they saw the same thing I did, though, Keith.
Cam Ray?
Coleman over there was running kind of a corner route, and he was open, son.
It looked like Cam was open on a post route as well, deeper than Isaiah.
2nd down, 21 seconds before half. Shettles back to pass. We've got a stoppage of play. I don't know what the call is. I think they've had a Bulldog moving again.
Well, and part of the problem with this is obviously you got 20 seconds left in the half, but we're moving backwards. Where if we do decide we can't score and we want to kick a field goal, we're just moving Grayson further back.
Yes, sir.
So we definitely got to get some yards. We do have one timeout.
It's 2nd down. Shettles back to pass under pressure. He's trying to avoid him. He's going to be taken down all the way back at midfield. Came off the left edge and nobody there to pick him up.
I mean, you could see it coming that they were going to do that. The clock's running. They stop it.
Bulldogs take a timeout.
That one hurts, Kurt.
Yeah, we were in good shape and make you now do a little second guessing. I kind of wish we'd have kicked a field goal. But I didn't think we should at the time. I think we did just what we should have done. But they came off that left edge, and I mean, nobody there at all.
Yeah, they brought pressure, big-time pressure. And
it'll be 3rd down. The distance is irrelevant. We've got to get 40 yards to get a first down. More than likely, if we get the first down, we're going to get a touchdown.
Well, it's 3rd down, and there's 10 seconds. They ran down to 4, and they set it back to 10 seconds, which I'm not really sure I understand what happened there. But the fact is, we don't have to. If we can't get the first down and we get something on the outside and get out of bounds, we can still have a chance for Grayson.
Twin receivers left and right for the Bulldogs. Here they come off the left edge again. Completes the pass to Simpson at the 32-yard line. That'd be be about a 49-yard field goal, won't it, Keith?
Be a long one, that's for sure.
I think that's out of range, to be honest with you.
I think it is.
So they're going to try it, though. The Bulldogs, they being the Bulldogs, are going to try a long one. Let's see, 32-42.
It's going to be a 52-yard field goal is what we're looking at. And you think what you got to be cautious of here, too, Kurt, is number 3's back there in the end zone. So don't forget you got a cover right here.
Yep. Snap back to Holes down. The kick is up. It's high. It's long. It's going to be just short, and he's going to run it out, Keith.
Well, they waved.
No, they waved, and they won't let him run it out, apparently. It's a good thing. And that's going to bring us to halftime. 7-3 is your score. New Albany and the Corinth Warriors. The Warriors leading the football game. And let's send it down to David Good.
Let me up here, guys. All right, I got Coach here. Coach playing very well on offense and defense. Kind of got Corinth on their heels a little bit.
Yeah, doing some good things. Would obviously like to get points right there. We got to do a better job right there, finish the second half. But excited about the way we're playing. We're playing well on both sides of the ball. Just got to stick in the end zone.
Got a lot of different players playing on defense, and I think that's helped you out a lot as far as stopping the run.
They're flying the football right now, being physical. They just got to keep it up. We got to play for 4 quarters. We're going to get the ball coming back out of halftime. Got to move it.
Good luck in the second half, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, back up to you.
Hype Video is sponsored by B&A Bank, local invested modern banking.
Something's coming. I want to play a game. So it begins.
This person, these people, they're a threat to my safety. There's someone out there.
Do you know what the most frightening thing in the world is? It's fear.
And here we go.
We all go a little mad sometimes. You feel that? You won't be able to stop. I'm coming to get you. It's showtime. Let the game begin.
Welcome to Inside New Albany
Community College. You can watch Northeast sports from the first serve of volleyball to the final out of baseball and softball to everything in between on NEMCC TV.
Cam Ray's going to field it at the 20-yard line.
Well, good job that time by Corinth of getting down the field on coverage because the kick was a really hard, fast. Got to Cam pretty quick. He trailing the football game 7-3.
And it has turned into a chilly night here at Corinth, Mississippi.
Wintertime.
Bulldogs are going to put two backs in the backfield, one to each side of Shettles. Now they put Ray in motion, hand off to Kylan Knox. He's going to get a yard, maybe 1 yard out of it. Be second down and 9. Absolutely nowhere to go, but I think they're setting up, faking that handoff to Knox and hitting it to Ray over there in the flats.
Well, it was really slow developing play for us, and the defensive end on the left side was able to just go back there pretty easily and get the tackle.
There you go, right there. Flare it out to Knox, cuts it back across the field, hit it to 25-yard line, hit hard, and taken down there. Gained about 4 on it. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
Well, good job there. As you said, Kurt, we were setting that play up. We ran it to the left. This time we came back to the right to Kylan. Got to do a better job blocking out here, the receivers that time. If we would have had a couple of blocks out here, we might have been able to get the first down.
Twin receivers left and right. 3rd down and 5 for the Bulldogs. Back to pass to Shettle, coming off the edge. Hand off. Cam Ray just was too much trouble. There were too many people for him to avoid.
Well, running the the ball's on the right hash, and we run the wide receiver screen to the right side. Just a big crowd around. I don't know what's going on here. Cam is down. He's hurt and evidently in some pretty good pain because he took his helmet off and threw it himself. He's laying on the ground, and we're hoping, praying everything's all right with him.
We'll send it back to the station. We'll be back after these messages.
Farm Bureau Insurance's commitment to Mississippi has never wavered. We believe that your family is part of our family. Protecting our families with local agents and adjusters, offering great rates, and handling fast, fair claims has always been our pledge. See Hayden Basil at Farm Bureau of New Albany. Hayden Basil is here for you. Let's go Bulldogs.
New Albany sports have always been a huge part of our lives, just like hearing is a huge part of your life.
Whether it's the clash of the helmets or the cheers from the sidelines, the sounds of fall are the sounds of life. Our dads, Clay and Drew Hardy, are committed to making sure everyone hears all the sounds of life.
For our family, it's more than regaining your hearing. It's regaining your life. Call today for a consultation and get back in the game of life.
Corinth, and Cam is being helped off the field. Looks like he's got some type of leg injury. He's kind of in a semi-limp being helped off, so maybe it's not too terribly bad, but it's going to be 4th down and 9 for the Bulldogs here, and we're going to have to punt the football away.
Grayson Alexandra stand on the 6-yard line. He'll punt it from around the 9. And Crump Jr. will get back deep for the Warriors. And I don't know that the best thing to do here is not just kick this thing out of bounds.
I know one thing. I'd try to keep it away from him.
Yeah, don't want to give up a big kickoff punt return. Got a good snap. Plenty of time to get it away. It is off. It's going to hit it at the 41-yard line, take a Bulldog roll inside the 35 down to the 32. Nice job of punting the football by Grayson Alexander, and the Warriors will have it 1st and 10.
Kind of bumped into Grayson there. He could have maybe got him an Academy Award there if he had fallen down. He might have been able to draw a little flag there, but as you said, a good kick and big possession right here, I feel, for our defense. We need to stop them. Offense was kind of put in a hole there. I mean, I know you get out to the 20-yard line, but tough place to start the second half off with. We're not able to get anything going, so we need our defense to step up right here.
Not any question about it. Nunley will stay at quarterback. He's gone all the way for the Warriors. They bring Crump Jr. in motion, hand it to the up back, and he's not going anywhere. He's taken down. He's going to lose 2, maybe 3 yards. Got a Warrior with a helmet off. And we're going to go down to David Goode and see if David's got any kind of report on Cam Ray. David?
Let me see what I can find out. They're working on his lower extremities on his leg. Wasn't able to put a lot of weight on there, so I'll check with him in just a minute. Drew's working with him right now, so let me see. He's in a little bit of pain.
Face mask call on the Bulldogs. It'll be a 15-yard penalty and a Warrior 1st down.
Oh, that one hurts, Kurt. I thought we had brought him down. I couldn't tell from here. They were on the other side. I couldn't tell it was a face mask, but.
No, I was the same way, and I didn't even see a flag come in, but
I didn't either.
It apparently obviously did.
Well, that hurts right there. We had him in the backfield, and I don't know if the face mask was the only reason we were able to get him down, but to me,
no, it looked like we had him over there.
Yeah.
Sometimes your hand just gets caught up in there, you know. Not much you can really do about it. The Warriors have a 1st down at the 46-yard line. They're going to try to get it outside, and this time number 7's got it. He's going to be across the 50 down to the 49-yard line.
Well, that time they brought Young from the right side to the left and just running that stretch play, trying to get to the corner. Bulldogs did a good job of containment and not bad. I mean, I know they picked up 5 yards, but we were we were there, just he was able to squeeze through and get 5 yards on us.
It's second down, just in Bulldog territory at the 48-yard line. Nunley hands it off right up the middle. He got a few yards out of it, kind of bounced off a few tackles, kept his feet. Going to be real close to a first down. They're going to mark him short. It's going to be third and about 2.
Well, that time they had number 7 Young at the fullback position there and just ran him straight up the middle. And we actually had contact at the line of scrimmage or maybe even in the backfield. He bounced off of it, and as you said, able to pick up yardage. And they're slowly, eating this clock up, moving it down the field. Third down and 2.
Warriors shift everybody to the wide side of the field, and they're going to hand it off that way to Crump Jr. And this time Parker Skinner said, no, sir. Dropped him for a 7-yard loss. It'll be 4th down and 9. And I think the Warriors will have to punt it away.
Well, good job by Skinner getting penetration. Good job by the end on that side, holding containment and stretching the play out for Crump. And just, again, super job by the defense. Need to really, really figure out a way to maybe get a bad punt out of this or something, get some good field position here.
That's going to be Burt back deep along the 20-yard line. It's a good punt. Burt better get away from that one's what he better do, Keith. It's going to go out of bounds along the 12-yard line, it appears. Bulldogs got a long way to go, 88 yards to go to pay dirt. 7:35 remaining in the third quarter. Warriors lead it 7-3.
Well, Kurt, I tell you what, Corinth's winning right now is field position battle here in this third quarter. That we've started in a hole twice and need something big right here. And I don't know if it's, spreading them out and getting Kylan up the middle like we were doing earlier, but got to get out of this hole and get this thing moving in the right direction.
Cam Ray's back in the game. He is in the game. Coleman will be inside of him in a slot. Shettles hands it to Knox. Got a little running room. Does all he can to get across the 15-yard line out to the 16. Pick up about 3 on it. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Well, that's where we've had success tonight is right there. And that time we just had a missed block that was able to get to Kylan quicker than they've been able to get to him all night. But they're giving us cushion here, Kurt, on our receivers, especially Cam.
Shettles back to pass, fires a bullet, completes it to Scooter. Gonna get about 3 yards out of it. It'll be 2nd down and 3. And that's what you got to get back and get rid of it quick. And I will say one thing, these Warriors come flying up out of the secondary.
It's going to be 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
3 receivers wide to the right for the Bulldogs. Shettles barks out some signals. Ray, Coleman, and Simpson wide to the right. Hand off to Knox straight ahead. He's got some running room. He's at the 40. Cuts it in at the 50 and taken down just inside Warrior territory to 49-yard line.
Well, got him right there. That's what they were coming with a little bit of heat. Emmanuel and Isaac on the left side of the offensive line. Tucker and Anderson did a really good job of blocking. Kylan found the hole. Big play for the offense. That's what we needed.
They're going to mark it actually right at midfield. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Back to pass. Looking. Fires it out to Coleman. I don't know where you held on to it or not, Keith.
I think it's incomplete, yep.
Yeah, it was thrown on the money. It was a timing route, and it was there. I just don't think he quite got his hands on it good.
Not able to come down with it again. We don't have to pick up 10 yards on this play. We just need to, kind of like them, methodically go down the field and get it in the end zone.
2nd and 10.
Penalty, Kurt.
Back the Bulldogs up 5 yards, and we've talked about it for years up here. You can't play this game behind the chains, and by we say that, what we mean by that is 1st and 15 is not the way the game's designed to be played, and 2nd and 15 certainly isn't. And that's what we're faced with right now. So we're behind the chains, a little bit in trouble. Shettles back to pass. He's trying to set up a screen. He does, and Knox is hit immediately. Had some blockers out there, Keith, and one of the tacklers squirmed right through them.
Had some people out there that just didn't block. That's what the problem was there. We missed a block there, had it set up perfect, just let him slip through, and that penalty and that play there is putting us in 3rd down and about 16 yards to go here. What looked promising at one time, we need something big here to get this 1st down.
3rd and about 17. Shettles points at a blitzer. He's back to pass. He's got time. He's looking. He's got Simpson. He completes it, breaks the tackle on his feet inside the 20, inside the 30, excuse me, taken down right there. Big play by Isaiah Simpson, and that time Shettles put it where he had to put it, right on the money.
Well, great job by the offensive line of giving Braden time. Braden looked over the field. Probably Isaiah was maybe his 2nd or 3rd choice. Isaiah did a really good job of catching the football and getting the 1st down.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. 3 receivers wide left. Shettles hands it to Kylan Knox. Sidesteps a tackler, breaks a tackle inside the 20 to the 18. It'll be another Bulldog 1st down.
Well, again, that's the play we've had success with all night. And offensive line doing a good job there. Kylan doing a good job of finding the gaps and getting in them. 1st down the Bulldogs at the Warriors' 20-yard line.
4:57 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Shettles fakes the handoff. Now he gives it. Knox spins away inside the 15, down to the 14, down to the 13. And I'll tell you what, Knox isn't that big, but he is tough in there, brother.
Well, I got a trivia question for you tonight that's going to relate to Mr. Knox, but having a really good football game. Good job by the guys up front.
2nd and 4. Football's just inside the 15-yard line at the 13. Knox shifts from right to left. Hands it to Knox. He's got some running room. Cuts it back inside at the 10. Going to be close to a Bulldog 1st down. We're going to see where they're going to mark it. It's going to be a little short, about a yard short.
I thought we got a bad spot there, Kurt. I really thought he was going to be a little bit further than that. It's going to be about 2 yards to get the 1st.
It's 3rd down. It's a big 3rd down. 2 tight end set for the Bulldogs. Hand off to Knox, straight ahead. I don't know. They tried to. He didn't need much, but he didn't get much. I think he's going to be short. Let's go down to David.
About a half a yard short, guys. Going to be 4th down for the Bulldogs here. Important play right here in the ball game.
Got to go for it, Keith.
Got to. All they did there, Kurt, they knew that's what was coming. They crashed their ends, was able to get there. I think it may be one of those you pull it on them on that play, and you may have something going.
4th down and a half a yard. Last time we had this, we ran Shettles on a quarterback keeper straight up the middle. Everybody's on their feet. Bulldogs tried to pull them offside. Didn't work. Timeout for the Bulldogs. We're going to hold it right here. Keith, you got a question for us?
Well, Kurt, I do. I've got a question for you. We talked about earlier Kylan's running the football, and Mr. Good did some research for me, and we've had a lot of success. You know, you think of Coach Stubblefield's offense, you think we throw the ball a lot, and we do. But since Coach Stubblefield, he came here in 2018, and since he's been here, what player has the single season most yards rushing in the Stubblefield era, and what year was it? So we had a running back, I'll give you that has rushed for more yards in a single season than anybody since Coach Stubblefield became the head coach in 2018.
316-4000 is the number to call. $25 gift certificate to Tallahatchie Gourmet.
Give me the player and the year that player did it.
4th down and just shy of a yard for the Bulldogs at the 10-yard line. Shettles and Knox in the backfield, 2 tight end. Hand off to Knox. Shettles keeps it. He's stopped. He's not going to get it. He's going to be dropped for a loss. The Warriors, I'll give them one thing, Keith. It almost looked like they'd sniffed out what was coming. They were waiting on Shettles.
Yep, they were all over it. There was no doubt. I mean, there was one or two options there. It was going to be Kylan or it was going to be Braden. They were all over it. Just couldn't get it. Needed to get that one in the end zone, Kurt.
Bulldog stock. They mark it at the 14, so he lost a yard on it. Needed 1 yard, but lost one instead of getting it. Now it's on the Bulldog defensive back. Got to get a stop. Got to somehow get this ball in the back and get it in the end zone. What would we give for a turnover?
Oh, be nice.
Hand off to Crump Jr. off the right side. He's got some running room. He's going to run out of bounds about the 28-yard line, 1st and 10.
Well, that's just athletic ability there. He got to the corner. We wasn't able to contain him. Looks like we got a flag on them. It's going to bring it back, though. See what Mr. Good's got for us.
Looks like that one's going to come back, David.
Yeah, they had a legal shift on the offense. They weren't set when the ball was snapped. So good job there to get that one back. Guys, I'm telling you, this guy comes around the end flying. He's got a motor running pretty high coming around that end. So Bulldogs done a really good job of containing him tonight.
1st and 15 for the Warriors. Backed up at their own 9-yard line. And the Bulldogs are going to drop him back to the 5-yard line. Big play by the Bulldog defense. And I'll say one thing, Keith. I'm not going to tell you the Warriors ain't going to break an 80-yard run, but I think our defense is seeing what's going on and starting to kind of sniff out what's coming.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm not saying I said it earlier. I'm not taking away. Number one is a good football player, but we've made some adjustments, and we're getting the containment and we're getting the pursuit that you have to get to stop somebody like him. That's the key to it.
2nd and 16. Warriors at their own 6-yard line. Nunley takes the snap and he tries a quarterback draw or a quarterback sneak and he goes nowhere. Might have got a yard out of it. It's going to be 3rd down and 15. And another big play for the Bulldog defense coming up.
I know there's a lot of times in football that you run certain plays to set up other plays and all that, but to me, as a Corinth person, I would be like, that's a wasted play. Why would we run that play? Because they're not having any success with it at all.
Well, I thought on that one they might have fumbled a snap or something because, like you say, that wouldn't have been the – normally wouldn't be thinking what you're thinking about. Warriors got a guy out there wanting to come on off the field. We've got an official's timeout. We'll hold it right here. 316-4000 is the number to call on your Tallahatchie Gourmet trivia question. So far, we still don't have a winner, do we, Keith?
Well, we may have, and I hadn't heard it, but Coach Stubblefield got here in 2018. We've had some success running the football. What player has a single-season record for rushing yards since Coach Stubblefield has been here? Who is the player and what year? 316-4000 is the number. $25 gift certificate from Tallahatchie Gourmet.
That's a tough question, I will say that.
Well, I'll tell you what, when David brought the stats in, showing me some stuff about running the football, because what brought it up is Kylan has probably gone over 1,000 yards tonight. I'm pretty confident that he has, and that's what brought it up. And we got to looking, and we've had a lot of players have success at running the football since Coach Stubblefield's been here.
No doubt about it. We've still got a timeout on the field. We've got 1:21 remaining in the third quarter. We got a 7-3 football game. And, man, if the Bulldogs could get a big stop right here, we're going to wind up getting pretty good field position. And with the success we've had moving the football, we ought to be able to get it in the end zone if we can get it back.
Well, we just right here, like I say, 3rd down and 13 or 14 yards to go. Big play right here, nothing big. Obviously, keep your eyes peeled for number 1.
I think Young is going in at quarterback,
Yep.
Keith.
Look for a pass here.
He brings his man in motion. He fakes it. He bootlegs it out. He's looking to throw the football, and he does throw it. It's high, and you can't throw it any higher. And it's almost picked off by Jay Boone, and the official did a good job of waving it off.
Oh, and these Corinth fans are going crazy. That was not pass interference. So he just turned around. I mean, I don't even know. He pulled the flag, which I guess that's got him riled up even more, but it wasn't pass interference. The coaches are going crazy for Corinth, too.
Both of them had their hands on each other, but it was not. Now, we've got a flag back up here at the 12-yard line. We've got a flag back down here, David Goon. I don't know. The only thing I can think of, I think he might have been across the line of scrimmage when he threw the football.
Man, you're a genius. You're exactly right. He was past the line of scrimmage when he let that ball go. So that big-time penalty. Looks like we're going to back it up. May decline it just to go ahead and get the ball and then be 4th down. So that was an interesting no call on the pass interference. She actually had her flag in her hand and was waving it, but never did drop it. So anyway, fortunate for the Bulldogs there. Good job by the defense. Bulldog defense playing very well tonight. So got to keep it up. Got to keep it up. The possessions are very, very few and far between tonight. Got to do what you damage when you can.
Kurt, I don't think he was past the line of scrimmage. I think he almost had a first down.
He did. I couldn't believe it when he stopped and threw it.
He threw the ball from about the 20-yard line, I think.
Gosh, while all this commotion was going on, I'm looking and I'm seeing the down box, and where's the flag? It's got to be one. He's going to have to punt it. Carmichael, that is, for the Warriors, will punt it out of his own end zone. He's got a good snap. He's got time. He punts it. And it's not much of a punt.
Goodness gracious.
Tyler Evans picks it up at the 28-yard line, and you can't ask to get any better field position than this.
My gosh, what a gutsy play there by Evans, too, to pick that ball up. I was like fixing to say, get away from it, and he scoops it up. You got it, Kurt. It ain't a field position problem now, buddy.
No, sir. Now the Bulldog offense needs to go to work. I think, a lot of these Corinth Warriors are going both ways, and I don't know if we're not starting to wear, it's the second one coming kind of limping off right now that I've seen, and I'm wondering if we're starting to wear them down a little bit.
Well, again, we've had success moving the football. You take away penalties or the error here or a sack or whatever, but we've moved the ball. We just got to get this thing in the end zone and get this thing to 10-7. That's got to be the goal right here.
Got the football at the 28-yard line. Got our 2 tight ends set for the Bulldogs. Shettles barks out some signals. He fakes it one way. He's looking. He's got time. He's in the end zone for a touchdown for Cam Ray and the Bulldogs.
That was a great call. We had the heavy set in. We went with the heavy set, and Cam snuck down. I don't know if the Corinth Warrior defender might have fallen down, but just a great play call by our offensive coaching staff.
No question about it. Tallahatchie Gourmet extra point by Grayson Alexander coming on. David, what a play.
Wow, what a call on that play. Defensive back's been talking over here on this sideline all night long, so glad to see Cam make the play to get the touchdown for the go-ahead for the Bulldogs.
Warriors
continue to play hard. He looks like it's going to be all sides on the defense. So.
And now the question is, do the Bulldogs send the offense back out there and go for 2?
Yeah, good question. Good question. I think Coach is going to go stick with the 1. He declined the penalty.
Well, wait a minute now.
He'll decline it.
Huh. I don't know about that one.
Well, I think it's.
You got to win by 8. Got a good snap and hold, and the kick is up, and it's good as usual. Tallahatchie Gourmet extra point right through the middle. New Albany's taking a 10-7 lead with 55 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Back after these messages.
Reason number 12 to bank at BNA. We are the bank for Northeast Mississippi. From buying a home to starting your own business, we are the team of local lenders standing ready to make your dreams a reality. BNA Bank. We are the bank of Northeast Mississippi.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
What will I find at Van Atkins? Well, diamonds, lots and lots of diamonds. Jewelry that you will not see in any other place. Our Van Atkins collection is styled from beautiful pieces from the past with a fresh Southern update. I believe you'll find value too. You'll also find people who are a part of this community. If you're celebrating something, we're going to celebrate too. We really hope you'll find Van Atkins special. I'm Chuck Cooper, and I feel privileged to be a part of that.
Kickoff as the Bulldogs have taken the lead. Kickoff is going to be fielded at the 5-yard line, coming across the field to the 10. On his feet at the 15, picks up a block at the 20. Got some running room down the sideline, finally taken down it just across midfield.
Isn't there something about blocking a defensive player or something? Is that just in college?
No, sir. You called it right on there, and they've called it all year long. And you saw the same thing I saw.
Well, they should have called it because that's exactly what I thought, but I didn't know. Maybe I was missing something that they.
Nope.
Well, they sure should have called it there.
He peeled back and got him, and in fact, we had it called on us last week.
Well, it's time for the defense to step up one more time. We do have a winner, but we're going to wait just a minute before I announce it.
It's a first down for the Warriors at the 43-yard line. Nunley's back in at quarterback. Handoff straight ahead, nowhere to go. The Bulldogs are swarming him and take him down right at the line of scrimmage. They might give him a half a yard.
Please don't let there be a flag on New Albany here.
No, there's not a flag, is there?
Yeah, there is. And he just pointed towards New Albany, I think. Personal foul on them. There you go. Let it be on the Warriors. That's good.
I don't know. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 officials, and I think one of them is a woman.
I think you're right. It is. And you're correct.
She's doing a pretty good job.
You see more and more ladies calling football games.
Second down, and
a bunch.
More than 20. Handoff goes to number 8. He's hit. He's going to get 2 yards, maybe 3 out of it. It's going to be third and long. Third and 5. It's third and about 20 now.
Obviously, state the obvious here, Kurt. We're going to go to the end of the quarter, though. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. New Albany leads this football game 10-7. We're going to send it back to the station. You're listening to Bulldog Football.
At Metro Ford Auto Sales, we're more than just a car dealership. We strive to support our community, and we're committed to delivering the very best customer service, specializing in new Ford sales, used vehicles, financing, and service. Visit Metro Ford Auto Sales today. Owned and operated by Byron Irby. 1000 Barnes Crossing Road, Tupelo, Mississippi. Call 662-841-1000. Email mbmetroford@gmail.com. Or find us online at metrofordautosales.com. Metro Ford, where the community drives forward.
We're back, Kurt. Third down, and as you said, about 20 yards, getting ready to start this fourth quarter. Bulldogs up 10-7. State the obvious here, Kurt. Huge play right here.
Bulldogs got one safety deep, bringing a man in motion. Come on up and get him on the sweep. And they've got him in the backfield. He's going to lose 5, 6, 7 yards. I really don't know how much. But the Bulldogs have gotten the hang of what this offense is doing, and they're kind of sniffing these plays out, Keith. It's going to be fourth down. They're going to have to punt the ball away to Cam Ray.
Well, just an outstanding job by the Bulldog defense on that possession right there. They got good field position off the kick return, and the Bulldog defense was able to stop them. Fourth down, and as we talked about, 20-something yards to go. Got the snap. He's going to kick it. A low liner going right at Cam, goes right by Cam, and is going to be, oh my goodness.
Not going to make it.
What a lucky roll for the Warriors. Wow.
Going to down it around the 3-yard line. Cam did the right thing. He was afraid to jump in there and try to handle it. It was hopping across the ground. Looked like it probably was going to make it into the end zone anyway, but it didn't. Bulldogs will have 97 yards to go.
Oh, Kurt, they just got a lucky break right there, buddy, because that was not, that guy is a good kicker, and that was not his best effort. It just was a line. We actually almost could have blocked it.
Yeah, never got hit high.
Just a line drive, and again, offense in bad field position here just needs to come through, run some clock, and get this thing out of this mess right here we're in.
Well, they're going to be looking for Knox.
Well, they're going to be looking for Knox. I'd pop up and throw it to Cam right out the get-go.
Fumbled the football, Keith, and down at the 1. I think he's jumped on it at the 1-yard line.
Oh, man.
To recover it.
Kurt, if they're lining up off of Cam about that far off, the answer to this, getting out of this hole, is just to pop up and throw it over there to him, I think. We're bringing in the heavy set here to try to power this thing out of here.
Yeah. No room for a mistake. We're backed up on the 1-yard line. Shettle's about 3 yards deep. Now we're going to take a timeout. We're going to take it with them. You're listening to Bulldog Football on WNAU.
At Metro Ford Auto Sales, we're more than just a car dealership. We strive to support our community, and we're committed to delivering the very best customer service, specializing in new Ford sales, used vehicles, financing, and service. Visit Metro Ford Auto Sales today. Owned and operated by Byron Irby. 1000 Barnes Crossing Road, Tupelo, Mississippi. Call 662-841-1000. Email mbmetroford@gmail.com. Or find us online at metrofordautosales.com. Metro Ford, where the community drives forward.
Got him.
Look up at the top, one-on-one, one-on-one, nobody in the middle. Safety. And there's a safety. Knox is tackled in the end zone. And the Warriors are going to get 2 points out of it. And the New Albany Bulldogs will have to punt the football away. Knox had nowhere to go.
Oh, man.
Nowhere whatsoever to go.
Well, Corinth just won at the line of scrimmage, and we were in a position there. Again, in today's football world, I don't understand the shotgun in that situation, but we just not able to get back to the line of scrimmage in the end zone, and they have they're going to take possession. Bulldogs still lead the football game 10-9.
Yep. The Bulldogs will kick it off from the 20-yard line. We've got a 10-9 football game. New Albany lead 10-9 with 10:28 remaining in the football game.
Well, they're most likely going to get pretty good field position out of this.
Yep.
And we're going to call on our defense one more time.
Alexander's got it teed up. There's the kick. It's high. It's fielded at the 31-yard line, out to the 40, straight ahead, taken down at the 43-yard line. Nice job of tackling open field by Parker Hicks.
Well, good coverage there by the kickoff team. Good high kick by Grayson to give them time to get down there. They're going to have it on their own 43-yard line. First down and 10, 10:24 left in the game. Bulldogs lead 10-9. Defense got to come through right here, Kurt.
Well, they've done it all night. We've done defensively done a good job all night long, but we just have to keep calling on them.
Well, we're calling on them one more time right here for sure.
Nunley's coming out, going to be the quarterback.
Come on, Bulldogs.
Football's at the 43-yard line. Nunley turns and hands it to Crump Jr. trying to get outside, and he does. He's got running room down the sideline, taken down out of bounds, but not until he gets a big gain inside the 40 to 39-yard line.
Well, he was lined up on the left side. I don't know if there's a flag on the play. The officials are talking.
No, the coach over here is fussing with the official. I don't think there's a flag, though.
Well, they just said, I think there is a flag. I just don't know what it. Yeah, I just don't know what it is.
Well, there's nothing we did. If it's a flag, it's got to be on them. Let's send it down to David Good.
I believe the penalty's on the Bulldogs, but I'm not sure exactly what he's fixing to make an indication now. Personal foul. Some kind of personal foul on the Bulldogs. It was behind the play, so I'm not sure what happened.
I didn't see it, Kurt. I missed
Wait a minute now.
Well,
that's a 30-yard penalty.
They're getting a lot of penalty yardage out of it.
Now we've got another flag, and I think somebody mouthed off over here, and I think they're going to throw another flag on New Albany. Yep. That's what happened.
Was a flag thrown? I'm not sure what the flag is unless it's illegal substitution, but I don't think we had too many men on the field.
I think they're going to call unsportsmanlike conduct on the Bulldogs. Well, that's what I like about it. Got a heck of a football game going for 3 quarters, and all right, here we go. Defense has got to come through. Nunley up under center, sends a tight end and a wing back to the right. Turns and he pitches it to Crump Jr. He sees the end zone trying to get the edge. Taken down. Nice job by Jay Boone coming up on the outside. Stopped him at the 10-yard line.
Good job by number 21, Evans, also for the Bulldogs, of getting up and trying to force the play to the sideline. The sideline with that guy's your friend if you can just keep him going towards the sideline.
Second and 10. They're going to run the same play and going to get the same result. Going to actually lose a yard, maybe 2. We'll see where they're going to place it. No gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 10.
Well, good job by the Bulldog defense of stretching the play to the sideline. be aware right here, Kurt, Nunley faking it to Crump and going to the left side with a receiver going to the left side. Kind of that play they ran earlier in the game.
Yep.
Was success.
Yep, you're right. Handoff up to the up back, and he's going to go right into the middle of the field to the 8-yard line, and I think he was actually going right there to try to set up a field goal attempt, Keith.
You got it, buddy. That's exactly what they were going to do, and I'm fine with that. I mean, you pretty much what you know of this young man, he's going to probably make this, but
yep.
You still got a good chance to get the ball back, take your time, hopefully get better field position than we've had, and move it down the field.
Be a 26-yard attempt by Carmichael. And I think it's good, and it is. Corinth Warriors 12, New Albany 10, back in 60 seconds.
It's finally game time. The smell of the fresh cut grass, the sound of the drums as the band gets ready to perform, and of course the roar of the crowd as our hometown New Albany Bulldogs enter the field. Jody Walls and Brady Brock with Gumtree Mortgage here in New Albany remember those days and agree they were some of the best. They also want your mortgage experience to be the best as well. They pride themselves on excellent customer service and establishing a personal connection with their clients. They also have the knowledge and programs to fit your mortgage needs. So whether you're building, buying, or refinancing your current home, they want to help. Call them and set up an appointment today. Jody Walls and Brady Brock with Gumtree Mortgage. Let them help make your dreams come true. Go Dogs!
Reason number 18 to bank at BNA, Professional Business Solutions. Our experienced commercial lenders understand the sophisticated needs of today's businesses. We have all the products and services needed to make your business a success. BNA Bank, the bank of Northeast Mississippi.
534-4771 or visit bankrates.com.
All right, take it away.
Kickoff fielded at the 9-yard line by Cam Ray, and he's in all kind of trouble back there, and he's going to go down at the 12-yard line. Nowhere to go.
Well, so much for the field position. Again, it was a line drive kick, and I don't know, maybe the young man, well, the first time that line drive was a punt, but that time it was a kickoff, and it was a line drive. Cam had a little trouble catching it.
Yep.
And it bounced off away from him to his right. He went to get it, tried to come back across the field. Bulldogs are going to have possession at about, what, the 10, 12-yard line?
Yep, looks like about the 12, Keith. And I think the same thing you think. I think that kicker actually intentionally kicked it that way. Extremely hard to handle. Shettles back to pass. He's looking. He's got a man in the flats. Come on, run up the field. 15. Breaks a tackle across the 20, taken down at the 23-yard line. Kylan Knox and a full Bulldog first down.
We'll take it all day. Good play call. Good job by Braden of looking at the field, not seeing anything there, hitting Kylan. Kylan did a good job of getting up the field for the first down. Kurt, before I forget it, Tallahatchie trivia question. We do have a winner. I'm going to give it to you after this play.
3 receivers wide to the right for the Bulldogs. Hand off to Knox, straight ahead. He's trying to follow big Sam Norton, and he does. Out to the 35-yard line. Another Bulldog first down.
Good job by the guys up front. Good job by Kylan. I thought there at the end of the play, Kurt, they could have thrown a personal foul on Corinth. Play looked like it was over, but
who won the trivia question?
The trivia question. The winner was Drew Vance. I'm glad he won it because I'm sure he'll want to call me and take me out to lunch. But Drew Vance won it, and I'll give you the stats here in just a second.
Shettles back to pass. He's got time. He's rolling right. He's looking. He's got a man, and he dropped it. Simpson dropped it at the 43-yard line. Pretty sure-handed usually for Simpson, but he didn't hold on to that one.
Coach Stubblefield came here in 2018. In 2019, C.J. Hill ran the football 215 times for 1,581 yards. That's the most rushing yards in a single season by an individual since Coach Stubblefield had been here. Drew Vance knew the answer. He's a winner of a $25 gift certificate.
Shettles hands it to Knox. Dives across out to the 40-yard line. Going to be a big third down, Keith. 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, you said it here. We got 8 minutes, getting down to 8:20 left in this football game. Third down and about 5 yards to go.
Coleman and King wide to the left. I think it's 10 number King, isn't it? In the game.
That's correct.
Working as a wide out to the left side. Coleman in motion, left to right. He turned upfield too early. We got away with it. Pass to Simpson, and he catches it at the 32-yard line, and we're going to be very lucky if it doesn't come down. It looked like to me Coleman turned upfield too early.
He did.
They moved all the chains and everything. I see the flag now. But, yeah, they've already moved the chains and everything. Wow. Unfortunate for the Bulldogs there.
They called holding is what they called. I think they actually called holding, David. They didn't call him turning up too early.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Unfortunate either way there. That was a beautiful throw and beautiful catch.
Oh, man.
Hard to fuss about the officiating. These guys have done a pretty good job tonight, honestly.
So what
They sure picked a crucial time to throw a holding penalty right there. It's going to be back at the 26-yard line. It's going to be third down and 15. And I don't know if you're coaching. You got to kind of look at you're in two-play situation, aren't you, Keith?
I don't know. You got 8 minutes left. Your defense is playing good. I'd like to see us get this right here is what I'd like to see.
Shettles is going to go down. Sacked. And I don't think you got a choice now but to punt it.
No, you got to punt it for sure. But we had too many guys. It just tough right there.
And Grayson Alexander come in to punt it away. Oh, Drew Vance won the trivia question, huh?
Yeah. He sure did. Had a lot of people texting me. They were all around the right answer, too. They didn't call 316-4000.
It looks like a pretty good punt. It's going to hit it at the 35-yard line and go out of bounds right there. So pretty nice job by Grayson Alexander once again. Now it's in the Bulldog defense hands.
Well, we got one timeout. Again, you said it, the defense has got to step up one more time. Defense has played really well tonight. I mean, a turnover would be sweet for sure, but just try to stop them, get this ball back as quickly as possible, see if we can get some field position. We've had just two unfortunate. The last two times they've kicked the ball, one a punt and one a kickoff, we've had unfortunate bounces, and they've got us in a hole both times.
7:02 remaining in the football game. And the Warriors have it 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. They're going to try to get Crump Jr. on this edge. And he's up the middle, and he's gone. Was that the up back, Keith?
That was a great play call is what that was.
Yep.
We had it played for Crump Jr. We had him, and they ran a misdirection and gave it to someone else. Now we've got a
flag
conversation going on.
Is it coming back, David?
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Corinth. They'll bring it back, guys.
What a break if that.
Is it unsportsmanlike conduct?
Well, I can tell you there's a lot of booing going on. We might have to escape out of here after this thing because these Corinth people are not happy yet. It's going to come back.
So how do you call it? I mean, is that before he got in the end zone, so it's not a touchdown?
I don't know. I don't
know how that works.
I thought that would be a touchdown and a penalty assessed after on the kickoff, but I'm not sure, and apparently the officials aren't either. They're still down there discussing it.
Yeah.
They're going to put the ball right down at the 45-yard line, apparently.
The Bulldogs.
What do we got, David Good?
It's unsportsmanlike conduct. I think they're trying to determine whether it was before or after the score, but it happened way before the score took place. So anyway, they'll mark it off from where the penalty occurred, mark it back 15 yards. So Corinth ball, but it's a good break for the Bulldogs.
You're not kidding.
No doubt about it.
Bring it all the way back to the 38-yard line. And I think David analyzed it correctly. The penalty took place prior to the score. So you couldn't let the score count. Corinth coaches, they're not happy. And if I was one of them, I probably wouldn't be either.
Well, I don't know. I mean, unsportsmanlike conduct, I don't know what happened. I mean, if it would have been a block in the back or, I mean, if they're just celebrating, I don't understand. Obviously, I need to understand. I'm glad they got a penalty. That's all I know.
There's still discussion in it, and we've got a Corinth 12 leading the New Albany Bulldogs 12-10. They've got the football, 6:52 remaining in the football game. They've got the football at the 39-yard line, and the coach from Corinth just isn't satisfied with the call, and he just about had enough explaining. I think it was about the third time they've explained it to him, and I think the decision, I mean, the officials can't change their decision now, or I mean, they just can't.
I don't know what they're talking about. I mean, do they realize it's getting colder up here in this press box?
I don't know, but man, that other end's got a good heater down there. We're over here freezing.
Oh, really?
Oh, man, I was where I went at halftime.
I wondered where you went. Well, they're waving at everybody. They may be calling in an extra official or something.
Maybe David Good knows a little bit more than we do, but David, we think it's a mute conversation.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. It's it happened during the run, so they took the penalty from where it occurred. I think they're trying to say it should be penalized after the play is over with, and they continue the play. But I think they finally made the coach understand that it was marked off during the play. So
and they would be right if they would have
second down, first down, and 5. So I'm not sure how that occurred, but anyway,
first down
and 5. I'll take it over a touchdown any day.
And if the penalty would have been after the touchdown, that would have been correct, but that's not what happened.
Like I say, I'm just glad it happened.
It was a great call, I'll say that.
I thought it was too.
Here we go, first down and 5 for the Warriors. Nunley hands it to Crump Jr. He's hit in the backfield, breaks a tackle. Now he's going racing to the sideline. We've got a foot race, and nobody's going to catch him. He goes all the way with it. No flags on the field. Touchdown for the Warriors.
Just ran him up in the middle, and there wasn't anything in the middle. He bounced it out to the right side and was able to run it down the sideline for a touchdown to make this football game 18-10 Corinth.
Once it became a foot race, it was, you got the 4A state championship sprinter running down the field. We've got speed, but they've got a timeout. We're going to take it with them back in 60 seconds.
Farm Bureau Insurance's commitment to Mississippi has never wavered. We believe that your family is part of our family. Protecting our families with local agents and adjusters, offering great rates, and handling fast, fair claims has always been our pledge. See Hayden Basil at Farm Bureau of New Albany. Hayden Basil is here for you. Let's go Bulldogs.
New Albany sports have always been a huge part of our lives, just like hearing is a huge part of your life.
Whether it's the clash of the helmets or the cheers from the sidelines, the sounds of fall are the sounds of life. Our dads, Clay and Drew Hardy, are committed to making sure everyone hears all the sounds of life.
For our family, it's more than regaining your hearing. It's regaining your life. Call today for a consultation and get back in the game of life.
All right, we're back at Corinth. Warriors coming out for the extra point. 6:26 left in the football game. Pending the extra point, Warriors lead 18-10.
And that extra point is high and it's long and it's good. And 19-10, we'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Sports Connection, WNAU.
Reason number 12 to bank at BNA. We are the bank for Northeast Mississippi. From buying a home to starting your own business, we are the team of local lenders standing ready to make your dreams a reality. BNA Bank. We are the bank of Northeast Mississippi.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
What will I find at Van Atkins? Well, diamonds, lots and lots of diamonds. Jewelry that you will not see in any other place. Our Van Atkins collection is styled from beautiful pieces from the past with a fresh Southern update. I believe you'll find value too. You'll also find people who are a part of this community. If you're celebrating something, we're gonna celebrate too. We really hope you'll find Van Atkins special. I'm Chuck Cooper, and I feel privileged to be a part of that.
Here comes your Northeast Mississippi Community College kickoff, and it's going to go into the end zone. Bulldogs will have it at the 20-yard line with 6:26 remaining before your B&B Concrete postgame show.
Well, again, we talked about him early in the game, and number one is a player. He's fast. We just had two bad. I mean, the punt, the way it rolled down there, and then we had to kick off. We got in two bad field position spots, and it ended up costing us. We've got to make something happen here quick with our offense.
These guys are fixing to come after Shettles.
Yep.
I got a funny feeling.
Well, I mean, right now, I'd pop up and throw it to Cam. They're 15 yards off of him.
Yep. Yep. He's going to throw it. No, he's not. Picks up a block. He's on his feet. He's going to get out to the 24-yard line, maybe the 25, gain 5 on it. I thought he was fixing to throw the ball, Keith. You think they're setting something up?
No, I just think it was our wide receiver screen. And, again, he runs back on that receiver screen about 3 or 4 yards to catch the football. And, again, if you just pop up and throw it right to him, he's, again, they're lining up 15 yards off of him.
Completed over along the far sideline and out of bounds he goes after a first down. No, is he short?
Yeah, he ran out before he got to the first down marker.
Going to be 3rd down and 1. Clock stopped as he went out of bounds. Bulldogs will send 3 receivers wide left. Handing off to Knox straight ahead. He gets out to the 35. It'll be a Bulldog first down.
Good job there, blocking up front. Kylan did a good job of running, got the first down, still got time. Clock stopped while they moved the chains. 4:43 left in the football game.
Twin receivers left and right. Shettles rolls right. Look out from behind. Completes it to Simpson. Taken down at the 42-yard line. Actually going to give him a good mark this time for a change. Going to mark it out here at the 40, almost the 43. It'll be 2nd and 1. Now's when you might want to go deep on it, Keith. 2nd and 1.
Yep, might not be a bad idea.
Bullet to Coleman. First catch of the night for Coleman, I think, across midfield down to the 46-yard line.
We got to have a little bit more urgency here, Kurt. I mean, the clock's fishing to go under 5 minutes, and we got to have 2 possessions to win this football game. So we need to show a little bit more urgency here, in my opinion.
Twin receivers left and right. Shettles fakes it to Knox. He's looking deep. He's got Simpson in the middle. He caught it and held on to it inside the 20 at the 16-yard line. And what a job of holding on to the football, Keith. That's a big-time play.
It's an unbelievable catch. I still don't understand the rules in football because, I mean, they hit him in the head. It knocked his helmet off, as a matter of fact. What a great catch by Isaiah.
Mark it 1st and 10 inside the 20 at the 16-yard line. Snaps a little low, handoff to Knox, straight ahead. Breaks a tackle at the 5. Into the land of milk and honey. Kylan Knox. Touchdown. Are they calling him down at the 1?
He can't be down at the 1. Come on, man. Gosh. It's just time running off.
Well, they're going to make it at the 1. Yeah, they're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
Well, it was a heck of a run by Kylan, I'll tell you that. All right, guys, hurry up. Let's go. Run this thing in the end zone.
Here comes the Shettle straight ahead, and he's in the end zone. And I don't think they hadn't.
Guys, you've got to be kidding me that you're saying he didn't get in the end zone. All we're doing is wasting time here. Come on, ref.
That's pitiful.
Oh, it's too much time running. Let's go, let's go, let's go. He's in the end zone that time.
Now they finally stuck their hands up.
Stop the clock.
And stop the clock.
Stop.
It's still running.
Why is the clock running?
Clock's still running, David. Clock's still running. Clock's running.
Thanks, but I'll let them know.
I mean, it's running like, I mean, it's ran about 15 seconds off the clock. It's still running.
They finally stopped it with 3:15, but they're going to have to put some time back on the clock. They ran about 20 seconds off. Ran off about 20 seconds after the play, Dave. Okay, there they go.
They were going to put him back on there. Good job by the officials to at least acknowledge it anyway.
Grayson Alexander on for the extra point. George does the holding. Good snap, good hold, good kick, and did it get through or not? Oh, man, I thought Grayson had missed his first extra point of the year. Barely got it through. We've got a 19-17 football game, 3:38 remaining. What do we do, kick an extra onside kick or what?
You're the football guy. You know more than I do. I was going to ask you. I don't know. I almost think you got to.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if we can keep number one from breaking one, I mean, we've done a pretty good job of containing them so far, but I almost think with 3:38 left, you got to try it anyway.
Well, that's what they're going to stack everybody up on the line here and anticipate it anyway. It's not really a correct thing to do here, you know. Neither thing you do is right or wrong.
Well, they're lining up. It looks like Grayson kind of angled it to kick an onside.
Yeah.
This kickoff and all kickoffs brought to you by Northeast Mississippi Community College. Tiger football team is 5-3 after a victory with Itawamba tonight. They're playing Colin in Boonville, and I have not seen a score on that, but Tigers close to having a really good season this year. Don't get off sides. Don't get off sides.
And the Warriors got the onside kick.
It's actually a really good onside kick.
Yeah, it took a big high hop, but number 2 for the Warriors was there and reached up and got it.
Made a great athletic play to get it, but still got hope here. All we got to do is just figure out a way to stop them. We got to stop them, use that timeout we got. hopefully get the ball back with maybe a minute and something left in the game.
I wouldn't think the Warriors are going to do anything risky here, Keith. I don't know what the timeout situation is. I think we've got one. If the clock's right, we've got one.
That shows we both have one timeout.
Yeah. What that basically means is we can't let them get a first down.
That's correct. Get pressure, boys. Get pressure. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
There's that same play that they scored on a minute ago, and it almost did it again.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did before. You called it. They ran. What they're doing, they're lining up that wing back on the left side, and they got like they're going to the right, and they bringing him back across and running it right up the middle.
Well, that first down didn't hurt as bad as it could have, because at least it was quick. Obviously, for all of you watching on the YouTube live stream, Drew Wheeler in the broadcast journalism department can see the Warriors obviously taking their time as the clock runs. We've got flags on the field, and I don't know what they are. David Good?
I'm not sure if they got the timeout or if they're going to honor it or back them up 5. There was a delay of the game, so they are giving them 5-yard penalty. So they were trying to run as much clock as they could, and just fortunately couldn't get that one off.
19-17 is the score, 2:57 remaining in the football game. The Warriors have the football at the 35-yard line. And they're trying to get outside. Side steps one tackle, still on his feet. And he's going to go to the end zone. Number 3 for the Warriors takes it all the way. That's
good job there by the. That's going to be Barton.
Yeah.
Good job by the defense that time of having him. We had him in the backfield. We just did not make the tackle. All we had to do was make the tackle.
Yep.
He's going to have a big loss. And we missed about 3 or 4 tackles, and he took it to the end zone.
Yes, sir. And the extra point coming up. There it is, and it's good. And so with 2:45 remaining in the football game, the Warriors go up by 9. And we'll just hold it right here waiting on the Bulldogs kick return. That little play where they sneak that Barton in, they don't run it often, but when they run it, man, it's clear sailing, isn't it?
Yeah, they ran it 2 times to perfection, and this is going to be a tough one to digest, Kurt.
Yep.
Okay, I thought we played well enough to win this football game, and
we did. And you know, the place that it really got us in the end was right before half when we didn't get any points.
Yeah.
In the red zone down here, and walked away with no points.
And then we got our field position in the third quarter was awful for us as well.
Yeah.
And in the fourth quarter, I mean.
Kick goes out of bounds. It'll come out to the 35-yard line. And for all of you sitting in New Albany in the nice warm house.
Enjoy.
I hope you're enjoying it because we're freezing. The only thing worse than we got is David Good down on that sideline, and Drew Wheeler is on top of the press box.
Yeah.
With his broadcast journalism guys that do such a good job each Friday night.
They do a wonderful job.
They really do. I mean, it's amazing. Okay, the Bulldogs have the football at the 35-yard line. The Warriors are blitzing, and they're going to take Shettles right now. He gets away. He runs out of bounds, and that ought to be a flag. Now, you want a flag, Corinth, Coach. There it is.
Are you serious?
Gosh.
I cannot believe he did not throw a flag on that.
Standing there watching it.
I mean, he's running out of bounds.
Yep.
They're going to call a penalty on us.
For what?
I don't know. Have to go ask David that one because I missed it. I was looking
holding.
Oh.
Well, that's ridiculous to see the man get knocked out over here. Shettles back under pressure, trying to run around and get away. Does all he can to get away from the football. Had Simpson over there, but just not really any chance to throw the ball, Keith.
Got another flag on the play, Kurt.
Yeah, they might well throw another holding penalty. They've decided to take the game over here at the end, apparently.
Well, they had pressure coming from both their defensive ends.
Yep.
Braden had an opportunity there, I thought, to step up in the pocket and maybe avoid it, but again, I guess it matters, a holding call.
Well, it may be the first longest I've ever seen. 20, 30. First and 30. Shettles is under pressure, sets up a screen and couldn't get it to Knox.
Had the perfect play call for him there. We had it set up and Kylan couldn't get out of. He and Tucker and the guard on that side were all clogged up and Kylan couldn't get to the football. Second down and 23 yards to go. Second yard and 23. Second and 30 to go. 2:23 left in the game. Braden's going to drop back. He's looking, going to run a wide receiver screen to the right side. Going up the field there. Cuts up the sideline. Going to run out of bounds and get hit out of bounds. We've got a flag finally.
Now we finally get it. There should have been one over here on this side. Now they're going to hit him late over there, and they're going to finally throw it.
Going to give the Bulldogs a first down. 2:16 left in the football game. Down 9.
Don't really want to get on this crew too bad. They've done a pretty good job overall, but this hit on Shettles over here out of bounds was close to ridiculous. And the man stood there and watched it, but now we're going to get a 15 called on them. This time as they hit Ray out of bounds. .2:16 remaining in the football game. The Bulldogs will have the football at the 45-yard line. Boy, if we could strike quick, Keith, we could at least get a chance.
Yeah, we need something really fast to happen.
Be looking for Simpson down the middle is what I'd be looking for.
They're coming with some pressure again. Now they back away.
Tried to sidearm it out to Cam Ray. Goes incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
I think Braden thought they were coming with some pressure too. He rolled out to the right, had Cam on a deep out route, and he rolled and threw it just a little bit high, not able to come down with it.
Two receivers go left and right. Shettles hands it to Knox straight ahead. He gets down to the 36-yard line, short of a first down by about a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 2, and we might get in a hurry here.
Clock's going just went under 2 minutes.
Stoppage of play. I don't know what we've got. I think we got offsides on the Bulldogs.
Sure got it.
Yep. 26-17 is the score. It'll take a downright miracle to pull this out. But if we could score quick, which we're capable of doing, it's always a chance.
Say there's hope, huh?
Three of them will come wide to the left. Pressure's on, fires a bullet, runs a little flea flicker back to Knox, taken out of bounds inside the 30, looks like at the 29-yard line. First down.
Kurt, that was a well-executed flea flicker right there.
Yep.
Did a really good job with it.
Flips it out to Simpson. He sidesteps one tackler. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Just a quick out route there to Simpson. Braden put it on him pretty quickly. As you said, 1st and 10 at about the 15, 16-yard line.
Shettles gets everybody set. Simpson wide to the right. He'll be the lone receiver on that side. He's going to roll left. He's looking. He's got a man in the end zone. Touchdown, Cam Ray, and now we got a flag coming in. And it got to be pass interference on the Warriors.
I'm assuming so, but you can't never tell with this crew, so there's no telling. It is on the defense. Awesome job. Bulldogs not giving up, guys. Bulldogs not giving up.
No, they are still fighting and trying to. We've still got a chance. 26-23 is the score. Here comes the extra point by Grayson Alexander. Brought to you by the good folks down at Tallahatchie Gourmet. I don't know. It was good. He got another one through, and we had there's a little bit of problem on the snap. George did a miracle of a job to get it done. Grayson kicked a line drive. I thought he missed it, but it went through 26-24 back in 60 seconds.
It's finally game time. The smell of the fresh cut grass, the sound of the drums as the band gets ready to perform, and of course the roar of the crowd as our hometown New Albany Bulldogs enter the field. Jody Walls and Brady Brock with Gumtree Mortgage here in New Albany remember those days and agree they were some of the best. They also want your mortgage experience to be the best as well. They pride themselves on excellent customer service and establishing a personal connection with their clients. They also have the knowledge and programs to fit your mortgage needs. So whether you're building, buying, or refinancing your current home, they want to help. Call them and set up an appointment today. Jody Walls and Brady Brock with Gumtree Mortgage. Let them help make your dreams come true. Go Dogs!
Reason number 18 to bank at BNA, professional business solutions. Our experienced commercial lenders understand the sophisticated needs of today's businesses. We have all the products and services needed to make your business a success. BNA Bank, the bank of Northeast Mississippi.
All right, take it away.
All right, we're back at Corinth. Bulldogs trail 26-24, 1:25 left in the game. Bulldogs getting ready to line up to attempt another onside kick here, Kurt.
I think if we could get the kick, we'll win the game. And we're not going to get it. We're not even going to get close. I don't know what happened. I don't think everybody knew Grayson was fixing to kick it, do you?
No, we had Coleman lined up over there on the right side. He was the only one over there.
Oh, really?
We tried to catch him off guard, and Coleman was running, and it looked like that Grayson kicked it with his left foot almost to me. Anyway, that's what we were trying to do, is kick a onside kick with just one guy over there to hopefully catch a bounce and catch him off guard, but it didn't work out.
I don't think we can get the ball back, Keith.
No, we can't. I mean, we got one timeout, but I mean, the only way we're going to get the ball is with a turnover.
Uh-huh. Warriors hand it off to Crump Jr., and he turns it in. He's going to get 5 yards out of it. Good football player. I'll say that for him. Corinth's got a good team.
Oh, they got a good team. I don't know. Looks like their quarterback didn't play tonight. I guess their starter. That hadn't been a problem. I mean, Neely's done fine. Again, their offense is number 1, number 3 are both really, really good players. And I'll be honest with you, I think our defense has done a good job. I just think we've given up a couple of big plays, but we just got put in some bad spots, field position-wise, and then we missed some opportunities offensively that we needed to score points that we didn't.
Yeah, right before the first half, and then once again there a couple times here in the third quarter, we just completely lost field position. Gave up a safety, and you see what the score is.
Yep, that's exactly right.
26-24.
That's exactly right, Kurt.
But I will say one thing, David Good, the Bulldogs have fought, and they're still fighting, but I think they're going to run out of time.
Yeah, we had to use some timeouts early in the game, and maybe we have a trick up our sleeve. Hope so anyway.
Nunley up under center. We've got a stoppage of play.
Going to be a procedure call on them, I think. Put those 2 seconds. Oh, it's going to be on us. What did we do wrong?
Must have lined up in the neutral zone.
The guy, I think the guy that's in the. The umpire called that? Wow. Well, that's it, Kurt. That's going to be the ball game.
Yep.
If they run a play where they hand the ball off or something,
I think they're just going to take a knee, I would assume.
You would think they should. Look at this. The fumble. Oh, God, I thought they fumbled the ball.
Man, he got a hand.
He sure did. I thought the ball popped up. I mean, how silly is that?
He got a hand in on it.
Huh.
Let's see. Well, we got 27 seconds on the play clock and 42 on the game clock, so they might have to take another snap. But the fact of the matter is the Corinth Warriors are going to wind up winning this football game 26-24. It's been a good football game tonight. Both teams played good, hard football. We've got movement along the line of scrimmage. Probably going to be an illegal procedure on the Bulldogs and run the clock on down. And we'll send it down to David Good.
Yeah, they're going to let the clock continue to run. That's going to be it, guys. And like you said, Kirk, hard-fought ball game by both of the teams here tonight. Bulldogs never gave up and continue to fight till the bitter end there, guys. So very proud of these guys.
I couldn't agree with you anymore, David. We'll be back after these messages and visit with David Good and Coach Cody Stubblefield.
Reason number 18 to bank at BNA, professional business solutions. Our experienced commercial lenders understand the sophisticated needs of today's businesses. We have all the products and services needed to make your business a success. BNA Bank, the bank of Northeast Mississippi.
Go where the professionals go. Union Lumber Company has been around since 1902. Whatever project you're trying to tackle, let us take care of getting you what you need to get it done. Quality materials, low prices, and the tools to finish the job. Call our store, check out our Facebook, or email us today. Let's go Bulldogs.
Reason number 8 to bank at BNA, the technology you demand. We work hard to bring you the latest in banking technologies that make your life easier. Free ATMs, mobile banking, online bill pay, and more. BNA Bank, the bank for Northeast Mississippi.
Is a great place to live and work. And some of the best educational facilities are located right here in the city.
Bulldogs have come up on the short end of this one. Warriors win it 26-24 in what I thought was a really hard-fought football game by both teams. Corinth's got a really good football team. They've got some outstanding athletes. Bulldogs do as well. Just had a couple of opportunities that we weren't able to cash in on offensively and come up on the short end.
Yeah, no need to hang your head on this one. Two good football teams had a heck of a battle. Both teams played. Really, I mean, the Bulldogs fought to the last play of the game. We're going to send it down to David Good. David?
Thank you, Kurt. Yeah, I got Coach here. Coach, two incredibly good, gifted football teams.
Yeah, you know, that's a good football team, like you said. I'm proud of our guys. They played for 4 quarters. And defense had a gutsy performance tonight and did a great job. You know, we made some mistakes, some penalties late, some things I did wrong. And I hate that it ended that way, you know, but what I told those guys right there is we may have finished 3rd in the division. Potentially that's still up in the air. But regardless of that, the division we match up against, we can beat every one of those teams. We've already beat Itawamba, who finished it first. So we're going next week, guys, and we're going to be playing in week 2 is what I told, or round 2 is what I told them. So we got to go back to work and just get better next week and now make our run.
Yeah, like I say, they did fight till the very end. They never gave up, and that's a sign of a good ball game.
Yeah, like I said, I'm proud of our effort. And, you know, they kept fighting, scored 2 touchdowns right there. Defense was gutsy. You know, just let some guys get loose there late and score. And again, some good talented guys on that sideline. You know, there's a good football team. But I'm proud of our guys' effort. I thought they was gutsy tonight.
Yeah, we had beat them 4 times in a row. I know they were looking forward to having us again tonight. They've dropped down from 5A to 4A. So we've been taking care of business, but Corinth Warriors prevailed tonight.
Yep, they did.
Congratulations to next week's win already. I'm already predicting it. Good luck next week, Coach. All right, guys, back up to you.
All right, Keith, that's going to wrap it up from Corinth. 26-24, the Bulldogs come out on the short end of the score. And I couldn't think that Coach Stubblefield and David could have said it any better. Just a good, hard-fought football game. And a few little critical mistakes cost you the win.
Well, I mean, Coach Stubblefield talked about it. I mean, there's just a few things that happened. And, again, Corinth's a really good football team, but I think we are too. And Coach Stubblefield said it. I mean, we're going to play in the division that we beat their champion, so we got to go into the next week confident.
We're pretty confident we're going to be going to Shannon next Friday night. We don't know that for sure, but that's what it looks like, and play the Shannon Red Raiders next Friday night. We'll be on the air with the BNA Bank pregame show at 6:15, but I'll assure you can be proud of the New Albany Bulldogs tonight. They fought. They didn't give up. They had a chance to give up, but they didn't, and they fought back and just came up a couple of points short.
No doubt about it, Kurt. Got to get back to work Monday and get ready for the next game.
Well, for David Good, Keith Conley, Terry Cook back at the station, Drew Wheeler with the New Albany Journalism Department, I'm Kurt Saul. We wish you a pleasant good evening. The New Albany Bulldogs been defeated 26-24 here at Corinth, Mississippi. We'll see you next week.